I came across an absolute degenerate. You can see how big of a degenerate he is, okay? Now you might be thinking, oh, that's just one clip. It can't be that bad. It's not like he does it on a consistent basis. I've selected 2 of his YouTube shorts out of over 300 apparently. Because hearing this gay boy sit there and go, got him, got him, got him, every time he purposefully gets somebody banned, like, that's annoying. That's probably why he has parental issues. So he sits there and says, you know what? I have a bad outlook on life, so let's ruin everyone else's time on Siege. Because that's not okay. Some people are trying to get a high rank, and they don't have time to sit on Siege for 18 hours a day like this degenerate does, okay? But this isn't a video about Call of Duty. This is a video about Siege and Ubisoft's inability to ban people like this guy. This guy's YouTube channel name is literally VeryBannable. That is what his channel name is. Don't go and give him views. Don't go and comment or like or dislike his videos or anything like that. Don't interact with his channel, because it'll boost him on the algorithm, and it will encourage more scumbag degenerates to do exactly what he does. And if he does see this video, I got one question for you. What actual sense of satisfaction do you get out of ruining everyone else's experience on Siege? Because at the end of the day, you can say that it's just a game, but it's a game that people have to pay their hard-earned money to.
To answer your question, I get no satisfaction out of my teammates team killing me over and over, and them getting kicked almost 400 times. And by the time this video goes up, it probably will be over 400. This, reasonable and level-headed, argumentative video essay is titled VeryBannable as a Degenerate.
Okay guys, so I was scrolling through my shorts earlier on YouTube, as I do sometimes, and I came across an absolute degenerate.
Sadly, he's talking about me when he says mean stuff like that.
So if you guys needed any more proof of why I despise Siege and I don't play ranked, and I generally don't play the game at all anymore, okay? If you guys needed a bigger reason, here's why. I'll show you guys, and then we'll get into it. So let me roll these clips.
Then he plays easiest ban ever, number 362.
You can see how big of a degenerate he is, okay? Now you might be thinking, oh, that's just one clip. It can't be that bad. It's not like he does it on a consistent basis. I've selected 2 of his YouTube shorts out of over 300 apparently.
Going on 400, baby. You should watch all of them, man. I need views.
And it was number like 365, okay? So just wait, we're gonna play the second clip for you guys too.
Then he plays another one, Pog.
So right there, you guys see it, those 2 clips. I don't think I should have to play anymore to make my point. And I don't want to play anymore for both your sanity and mine.
Aw man, you should play more VeryBannable videos. I've added a bunch of effects like noise and lightning and mirroring to his videos just so he can't pull a Java Creates, formerly known as I Love Java, and issue a copyright takedown as easily. I'm talking about adding noise to the video. I've actually reduced the noise in the audio. His PS4 trying to turn itself into an aircraft and his low quality mic combined to just... Trust me, I tried to fix the audio. I did about as good as I could with what I had. He said that he wouldn't copyright claim people, but I don't really want to take any chances. It makes his videos look a tad worse in terms of quality, but he already records at 720p, so we're not losing a whole hell of a lot.
Because hearing this gay boy sit there and go, got him, got him, got him, every time he purposefully gets somebody banned, like, that's annoying.
We've barely made it into the video, and he's already making homophobic remarks by calling me gay and then making a mocking tone. That's not very nice, dude.
And it's frustrating. And that's the kind of stuff that I've dealt with before. And it's the kind of stuff that I deal with every time I jump on that game. Hence why I no longer play it.
You should come back to the game, man. I need good teammates. Oh wait, you're on console. Oh, that sucks.
I don't play Siege because people like that ruined it for me. The reason nobody plays Siege, the reason everyone says Siege is dead, is because of people like him.
I'm not doing anything wrong. It's like you didn't even watch the videos that you played in your video. It clearly says Chris got removed for team kill. I'm not the one that's team killing, bro. They trolled me by team killing.
And the whole purpose of this video is to expose this degenerate scumbag, because I guarantee you the only reason this guy does it is because his dad probably beats him.
Aw, don't call me a degenerate scumbag, man. That's not true. And my dad can't beat me, because he died from cancer, sadly. I wish he could beat me.
That's probably why. He has parental issues. So he sits there and says, you know what? I have a bad outlook on life, so let's ruin everyone else's time on Siege. You know?
I mean, I have a bad outlook on life because Siege is my life, and people keep trolling me and ruining my KD and keeping me stuck in copper.
And there's more YouTubers like him.
Oh, there's other Pog YouTubers? Can you give me the links to their channels, bro?
I'm gonna start a petition. Gonna try and get 100,000 signatures, 50,000, 100,000, whatever, to get him IP banned and send it to Ubisoft.
Aw, dude, don't start a change.org petition called Get VeryBannable, his wish of being banned. And especially don't IP ban me, because I'm too poor to afford a VPN and too stupid to figure out how to refresh my IP address.
And if that still isn't enough, I am going to reach out to every big Siege YouTuber that I can think of and see whether or not they will make a video on it, or at least react to it in some way, shape, or form.
I really do hope that you send this to a bunch of big Siege YouTubers, man. I'm in desperate need of clout.
Because that's not okay. Some people are trying to get a high rank, and they don't have time to sit on Siege for 18 hours a day like this degenerate does, okay?
I'm trying to get a high rank too, man, but people keep team killing me.
I stopped playing Siege. I still play with Damien. Me and Damien play other games that are actually worth our time, okay? But Jaden plays on PC now. And
he is really struggling to build this basic staircase in Minecraft. Look at this dude mine the block that he's standing on. The background gameplay for this video is just painful to watch.
Because Ubisoft never does anything about people like this.
That's not how that works, man.
They'll ban you for an accidental team kill. I made a video on that accidental team kill, by the way, because my teammate failed to tell me that he was going in sight, so I fuse charged above it, and I got a temp suspension for team killing, and on top of that I had an hour suspension for abandon penalty.
Those people don't team kill me on accident. They do it on purpose. Or they're like you and they're negligent and they don't look at what they're fusing before they fuse it. Also, to get banned by blowing up only one teammate with the fuse charge, you have to have already team killed. You shouldn't be team killing, bro.
Your own hard-earned cash on microtransactions. Why do you guys think I don't buy any microtransactions in games anymore? Because it's not worth my time. I made that mistake with Siege by dumping. And keep in mind, I got paid based off of like grades on report cards and stuff, right? So I still had to work for my money. It was still technically working for my money.
Dude, that's awesome. I wish I could get money for doing well on my report cards. I can't, because mom's in prison, dad's dead, and I still wouldn't even if they were around and had money because I'm a sped, but you know, that'd be great. Also, the fact he's arguing that getting money from your parents for report cards is still work is just beautiful, man.
Okay, and then I would also work outside and work around the house, all that stuff for a little bit extra cash, do some of the harder work as well.
Dude, that's Pog. A lot of people's parents will just beat them if they don't do their chores.
That's still hard-earned money. I spent easily over $100 of my own money on Siege.
Hell yeah, the Ubisoft devs got $100 of your hard-earned money.
Because I found out the hard way that Ubisoft, and I shouldn't even just say Ubisoft, because it's all the game development studios now, okay? They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about any of us.
He then proceeds to complain about the state of AAA gaming in current year for a while. I don't know what it has to do with me, so I'm just going to skip it. I guess he's claiming that I'm destroying AAA gaming, even though I'm not the one buying microtransactions, man. I don't have any money.
Ubisoft. By the way, Ubisoft can get sued for advertising it as a realistic game, by the way, because it's anything but realistic.
Oh, we got ourselves a lawyer over here. And I agree, Siege isn't realistic at all. Around 2% of deaths in real war occurs because of friendly fire. Meanwhile, half of mine are because of friendly fire. And my teammates killing me for no reason. And the other half is because people stream snipe me. Don't forget to turn notifications on, everybody, so you don't miss my streams.
But this isn't a video about Call of Duty, this is a video about Siege and Ubisoft's inability to ban people like this guy. This guy's YouTube channel name is literally VeryBannable.
Yup.
That is what his channel name is. Don't go and give him views, don't go and comment or like or dislike his videos or anything like that.
Yeah, my haters didn't get the message because they keep coming to my videos and disliking and leaving mean comments, man, and that kind of stuff really hurts my feelings.
Don't interact with his channel because it'll boost him on the algorithm and it will encourage more scumbag degenerates to do exactly what he does.
Don't call me a scumbag degenerate, bro. It's my teammates who kill me. That's against the rules.
And I know he's going to see this video, or he might see this video.
Thankfully, a fan found it. So, Pog, it's a shame you said mean stuff about me, though.
And if he does see this video, I got one question for you. What actual sense of satisfaction do you get out of ruining everyone else's experience on Siege?
I don't.
Because at the end of the day, you can say that it's just a game, but it's a game that people have to pay their hard-earned money to be able to play.
So you recognize that it's just a game. You're trying to argue that it's not just a game because you spent your report card money on it? I actually agree, even though I don't spend my own hard-earned money on it, because I don't earn money, I'm 12. All the money I spend on Siege is stolen from other kids at the orphanage back when I used to live at the orphanage, and most recently the homeless people that live around the public library that I play games in. And it's not just a game to me either, man. This game is my life. Begging for subs on Siege is the only way that I'm going to be able to get mom out of prison.
$60 is a lot of money.
I have a 3090. I mean, the public library I play at, a few of their computers have 3090s. Anyways, it's not $60, it's only $8, because that's the version I buy. The one with no operators, that's all I can afford.
Okay, when most people that I know started playing, including myself, the game was $60 when I started playing. Year 3, Season 2.
Wow, you must have needed a lot of A+s and kitchen mop time to get to that much money.
I did not pay $60 for a game that will gradually become less and less and less fun because of the developers' inability to add enjoyable content to the game and to fix the broken stuff in the game.
Facts, man. They really need to fix trolling in their game.
That's not what my dad spent $60 on.
Wait, so was it you or your dad? I thought it was you, man. You got all those A's, and you vacuumed the living room so many times. It was your hard-earned money, man. You earned that.
Because I got that for my 14th birthday, okay? I remember this distinctly, because on my 14th birthday I also got a Pokemon booster box as well. So that was really cool.
So the game was a gift? The report card money was really only spent on microtransactions? That must be nice, man. If it was me and somebody gave me a copy of the game and then I was able to do some chores later to get more money, I'd be buying another copy of the game because the troll devs just keep banning me for no reason.
And again, this guy goes, got him, every time he gets someone banned.
Yeah, bro, it's because once I get the trolls banned, they can't team kill me again. And it's hilarious. Because that means we get to play the rest of the game without him. It gives me a better chance of winning. He then proceeds to complain about how, like, I'm killing the game and Ubisoft needs to fix their shit and all that good stuff for another couple minutes before ending the video.
I'm running out of footage here because I didn't grab that much footage for some reason. So, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so more people can know about this absolute degenerate. Peace out.
And with that out of the way, let's get into his second video.
This is going to be a direct follow-up to the actions that VeryBannable and his community have taken against me in my exposed video of him. VeryBannable decides to heavily violate YouTube's TOS, which I could have gotten his channel taken down for. So you're gonna call me a racist crybaby, quote-unquote, but in the video you used, not one slur was said, nor have I said any slurs in any of my videos or past live streams. If you want to have some real fun, argue with a minority on GTA, it's so funny. They say the dumbest stuff. If you're playing on GTA, just argue with a minority about anything and they get so mad. My problem is the fact that you guys are getting mad, harassing me and slandering me because I have a disagreement, I have a different opinion. You guys are taking up for, you know, your favorite YouTuber or whatever, trying to defend him. And I blocked a lot of y'all because y'all would not shut up. You guys wanted me to take my video down, and you guys didn't listen. You guys kept harassing me and slandering me. So therefore, I left that video up, and I will double down by making this video right here. This is a question, so more or less I want someone to answer it. How is it homophobic to say somebody has a gay voice? Because hearing this gay boy sit there and go, got him, got him, got him, every time he purposefully gets somebody banned, in that video, did I say the slur? Did I say I hate gay people? No, I didn't. Newsflash, you little faggot, alright? You would have proved me wrong with facts, not feelings, because the facts don't care about your feelings. I don't care that you're offended. I don't care that any of your fans were offended. Man sounds like he's in his 20s, living in his parents' basement, rent-free, just being a loser, right? No, this is actually my doubling down. This is my second screw you to VeryBannable. And I don't cry on video or on stream, or anytime really. And a lot of people are going to be like, dang, how does an 18-year-old know this much? I paid attention in civics class.
As you heard, my fans found the first video. And I say my fans found it because I wasn't the one who found it. Somebody actually sent it to me. And a lot of us decided to engage in a discussion in the comment section. And I use the word discussion because I think the worst comment that I saw said, you sound like the voice I make when I'm trying to sound like a nerd. Or maybe the comments that were pointing out he was a homophobe. Maybe there was some actual bad stuff that got deleted, but I never saw it. I'm glad people decided to comment though, because it inspired him to make this second video, which is fucking fire. It is titled Very Blockable.
Alright guys, what is up? So, I do not like making these kinds of beef videos. I'll make exposed videos perfectly fine, or a response video perfectly fine. But people carrying on beef is very annoying.
Consider this a response video then. A feature-length response video. The Avengers Endgame of response videos. I mean, his original video was in August, and it's been a really long time, so it's not really a beef considering I waited 2 months to drop this. But I thought it'd be a lot funnier to like scrape his old videos and find all the dumb shit that he said in the past.
This is going to be a direct follow-up to the actions that VeryBannable and his community have taken against me in my exposed video of him. Alright?
I don't know what he exposed me for. He said that I was a troll who was ruining the game, even though in my shorts it's very obvious that they team killed me. That's why it says their name was removed for team kill. This moron still has no idea that it wasn't an expose because everyone agrees with him already. Have you seen my comment section? It's actually 95% hate comments. It's sort of insane. And I know you can't see my like to dislike ratio, but some of my shorts have a negative ratio in post dislike YouTube. People are actually just so mad that they press the dislike button. I guess in the hopes that I see it later, which I do, and it makes me really sad. Yep. I cry about it every night.
VeryBannable decides to heavily violate YouTube's TOS, which I could have gotten his channel taken down for.
Good thing he didn't, man. This channel is my life.
For any of you VeryBannable simps who I have not blocked, because I did block most of you, including VeryBannable, so y'all can't comment on my channel, try to slander me or harass me or whatever.
I don't know, man. Slander involves lying. And everything I read in that comment section was straight facts. And also, allow me to defend myself against the allegation that my fans were harassing you. Obviously, I don't control my fans, but might as well stick up for them anyway since it's so easy. And my lawyer for this is Stun Gun Gaming, of course.
I hate to break it to you guys, but saying L+ ratio is not, it's not hate speech, it's not hate. And on top of that, if you're inside of the US and you get banned for that, that's a violation of your First Amendment rights.
The video that clip is from was posted right before the video about me, coincidentally. So, about as recent of an opinion as you can get. Oh, okay, cool. That lets off all the American fans right there. If you got blocked from Stun Gun Gaming's comment section, that's a violation of your First Amendment right.
People love to throw around this saying freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences. Actually, you're dead wrong. It does mean freedom from consequences.
Woo! Thanks for clearing that up. For a minute there, I thought we were going to get arrested for harassing you by saying things in your comment section, but now I know that there won't be any consequences, other than you, of course, accusing me of harassing you and calling me mean names. Obviously, I know these statements are wrong, but who's going to tell them? Not me.
Because I ain't got time for that, because I have a life and I am in college, unlike all of you other weirdos, okay?
I do have a life. It's playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege to try and get enough subscribers, watch time, and ad revenue to pay my mom's fine and get her out of prison.
Harsh Pops, okay? I'm gonna call you out too, for your little slander video.
This is really Harsh Pop's fight to fight, but I'm gonna fight it for him anyway. Because I can. It's fun and easy. The video he's referring to is deleted now, but it was titled Racist Crybaby Whines About Ubisoft for 18 minutes, or something to that effect. And he more or less took one of Stun Gun's old rant videos and added Vine boom sound effects and memes whenever he said something stupid. You know, whenever he says he's good at the game, it flashes his KD and rank from a random season where he was getting shit on, which is most of them.
So you're gonna call me a racist crybaby, quote unquote, but in the video you used, not one slur was said, nor have I said any slurs in any of my videos or past live streams. Therefore, you cannot make the assumption that I am a racist.
That wasn't an assumption, bro. You don't mind if I go ahead and try to cancel you, right?
Now, I already know what I'm going to say is going to get taken out of context, and quite frankly, I don't care. I'm someone with thick skin. You can try and cancel me all you want, but I'm kind of like Jay Schlatt in the fact that, I do not care.
Oh, good, you don't care. That's awesome. And it's nice to hear that you have thick skin, too. I certainly don't. I get really sad whenever people make videos about me. Shame you don't have thick skin in your comments section, because it'd be nice to read what all my fans wrote under there. Yeah, this next section on my Adobe Premiere Pro timeline is just titled Racism Compilation. Let's go ahead and debunk the thing about not saying slurs.
I know. I also have it for the China Lake.
Ching chong.
Why is your first reaction to hearing your friend talk about the China Lake grenade launcher to just say that shit? You just hear the word China and you're like, Pog, time for a slur, let's go. He used it a couple other times too.
Ching chong, your opinion is wrong. Morty, I got the Type 63. Morty, I got a Chinese gun. Morty, I'm a ching chong now.
God, that last one was cringe even for Stun Gun Gaming. Maybe he didn't even realize that was a slur. But of course, he doesn't even believe in the concept of slurs.
I do not believe in the concept of racial slurs. I believe in the concept of stereotypes, albeit they might be bad stereotypes, but I don't believe in the concept of racial slurs.
Some words were literally invented by racist people as a pejorative to describe races they didn't like, but fuck it, there's no such thing as a slur. At least he recognizes that harmful stereotypes exist, I guess. But he thinks those stereotypes are based on true things, so it's still not good.
Okay, stereotypes exist for a reason, okay? Stereotypes would not exist if it didn't happen.
Ready for some history revisionism? Hear his take on what the N-word actually means.
Because what people don't understand, people are like, it's a racial slur to describe black people. No, it's just no, it's just a profanity to describe ignorant people. The word means ignorant. But everyone says that, that word, I can't say it because I'm streaming, and no matter what context you
I'll
put,
say it.
or how about this, I'll say it in a different tone, or a different context, okay? Nigeria. We're gonna say a similar spelling to Nigeria means ignorant.
This next one is a lot more direct and a lot more hilarious.
If you want to have some real fun, argue with a minority on GTA. It's so funny. They say the dumbest stuff.
Watch it and try.
If you're playing on GTA, just argue with a minority about anything and they get so mad.
Oh yeah, go argue with minority on GTA. Minorities say the darndest things. He also thinks the Confederate flag doesn't represent slavery, despite acknowledging the fact that the people who marched under it were defending their ownership of slaves.
That's what the Dixie flag represents. It does not represent the Confederacy and the Federation and slavery. It represents the ability of the people to rebel against an unlawful, unjust, unconstitutional government, which we are currently seeing right now with Biden's constant attack on our Second Amendment.
That's exactly what it represents. But no, it's just a racist hate symbol of slavery, right? None of y'all can take a joke. None of y'all even know what you're talking about when it comes to history. So why even bother debating with these people? Because they're not smart.
I mean, Do I really have to explain that states' rights are much less important than human rights? Yeah, man, it just represents fighting against tyranny and Southern pride. And that tyranny, of course, being making it illegal for you to own people. You sure are ignorant. Guess that means we could use the N-word to describe you, you numb digger. This video is titled A Rant About Wokeness in Video Games. I thought it was so terrible that it deserved its own segment.
Unless it's absolutely needed or it just comes up in a conversation, I try to avoid talking about politics on my YouTube channel. But I mean, this is ridiculous, alright guys?
Hell yeah, let's get political.
So I'm sitting here playing some Modern Warfare, alright? It's bad enough that I get screwed by the SBMM every single day and have to play with cheaters every single day, you know? Bad enough as it is.
Tucker Carlson hates cheaters too, man. It really sucks getting beat up by hackers, but now I can't be racist in-game? What the hell?
Why are y'all gonna let someone make their clan tag Black Lives Matter, but you won't let someone make their clan tag All Lives Matter?
Is this a troll? This is like some meme from 2016. The point of the name is that Black Lives Matter also. Generally, when people bring up the name, they have some other reason that they actually don't like the movement. Surely you understand that you're just being pedantic by arguing with the name.
It includes all life. How is that a racial statement, or as Activision put it, profanity?
Because plenty of people use that statement to express support for police when they murder black people for no damn reason. I'm not saying that's what you're doing here by saying that, but Activision can run their game however they want.
But Black Lives Matter, a organization literally marked as a domestic terror organization, is allowed.
Maybe because Activision is willing to look past a few riots for a group who supports ending systemic racism. Actually, Activision's main goal is to make money, and companies that are seen as standing against racism tend to make better sales. Or so I think, considering how many companies do this kind of thing.
Because last time I checked, the Proud Boys, Patriot Prayer, all of them, they weren't going around burning places down and rioting.
Why the hell are you defending these people? If I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, I would just say that you were ignorant, and you fell for the PR that both of these groups try to do to make themselves look like they're not evil hate groups. In the case of the Proud Boys specifically, other hardcore members of the alt-right have argued that the Western chauvinist label is just a PR cuck term Gavin McInnes, the founder of the Proud Boys, crafted to gain mainstream acceptance. Let's not bullshit. If the Proud Boys were pressed on the issue, I guarantee you that like 90% of them would tell you something along the lines of, Hitler was right, gas the Jews. I could actually see some sort of Fox News brainlet or Ben Shapiro viewer falling for it when the Proud Boys say, oh, we just really like the West, we think Western culture is the greatest, when really they're a neo-Nazi, neo-fascist hate group. Because Fox News will say shit along the lines of, well, they're not actually a hate group, they're just being called that by the liberal media because they don't like what they have to say. Sadly, I've seen the rest of this video, and I know exactly why you're defending these groups, my man.
Y'all can say that the White House was a riot.
This dumbass said White House, but he means Capitol building. He's talking about January 6th.
Y'all can say that the White House was a riot. It wasn't a riot, it was a rally.
Fox News brainlet. I should point out, this video was posted February 13 of 2022. This was over a year after the attack, well after hundreds of people had been arrested and hundreds of them convicted. There's really no excuse to not think that this is a riot. The real argument is about whether or not it was an insurrection. It was very obviously a riot. When this video was posted, 725 people had been arrested. It's hard to believe someone could be this stupid. People broke past police barricades, some of them carrying deadly weapons. I know why you're defending them, though. It's because you agree with their politics. Y'all are gonna love this awesome take.
Oh, and Caleb, another thing. I love how all these people agree and, are also saying that Biden didn't cheat the election, but they get really offended and really mad when you call it out and when you bring up the facts that Trump was ahead the whole time, and magically, at the exact same time, Biden's votes had a impossible spike. Had a statistically, logically, and literally impossible turnout.
Yeah, he's an election denier.
Because you have, okay, you know what the normal graphs look like, right? Like think of the stock market with a graph. And you notice how nothing ever goes straight up.
on the stock market. Nothing ever just like skyrockets straight up. Biden's votes did, and there were people who were born in the early 1800s who supposedly voted.
What even is this take? Votes and stocks aren't comparable. Also, stocks can go vertical. When the market closes, they can open higher or lower the next day. Do I really need to talk about 2020 election denial? No, I don't think I do. Stun Gun, you're a fucking moron.
Now, taking all of this into account, why are they so scared of an investigation if they didn't cheat? If they didn't cheat the election, then they should be welcoming an investigation to prove people like to people like me who think they did, to prove us wrong. You think they'd welcome an investigation to prove us wrong, but they're afraid of one. And that goes back to my point earlier. You can call me a racist, a white supremacist all you want. I'm not going to get offended because I'm not.
You are just towing the Republican Party line. The logic goes along the lines of, well, our side could never do anything wrong. Firstly, it wasn't a riot. And when people get arrested and it's shown that it's a riot, at least it wasn't an insurrection. And then when the January 6th committee uncovers the fake electors that Trump had, well, it was actually the liberals that did it to make us look bad. And yeah, a lot of Republicans believe that. It's sort of crazy. Wake the fuck up. You've been brainwashed.
There weren't people throwing Molotovs and blowing things up and burning buildings down with people inside of them. No, they were standing there. Then the police escalated the situation, and then they fought back.
Gee, that sure does sound fucking familiar. Police are always turning regular peaceful protest into rioting by instigating fights, launching tear gas unnecessarily. Also, the MO of that Patriot Prayer group you were defending earlier is literally to go to Antifa protests and start fights to record them. And normally I wouldn't have to say this, but Antifa aren't good people either. But I'm talking to you, I gotta make sure it's clear. I don't like Antifa either, man. That didn't happen at January 6th. What, you're saying they fought back by pushing in? What a stupid thing to say.
But, oh, it's perfectly fine for black people to go and burn down cities.
Did you read this argument on Twitter? Who is making this argument? Basically everyone agrees that rioting is bad. A lot of people within Black Lives Matter hate being associated with the violence. And if all you said was that Black Lives Matter was a terrorist organization, it probably wouldn't even have been that weird. It's like, yeah, sure, they do destroy some stuff. But it's the fact that you're calling them terrorists and then defending fucking neo-Nazi groups. It sort of implies that you're sympathetic to those groups.
Murder white people just because they're white.
This has happened, what, twice ever? There was that Facebook Live video, I don't even remember how long ago. Meanwhile, the list of people who were murdered for being black, on the other hand.
But the second a white person does anything remotely bad, y'all want to sit there and cancel them.
You want to be a victim so fucking bad, don't you? Also, black people aren't being canceled on Twitter, they're being murdered by police.
BLM loves to cover this stuff up. Or how about we talk about a BLM killing black people?
He really went there, huh? Black people be killing black people, therefore it's actually okay when we do it. No, that's fucking stupid. It's not okay to shoot somebody just because they had a dime bag in their car. Or maybe their giant dick looked like they had a Glock in their pants. I need me a dude who keeps that kind of iron on them.
Remember when they did an actual terrorist attack and took over an entire city block? Yeah, because I remember that. And they murdered people that tried to come in there. I'm not going to show the footage in this video and on my YouTube channel because I like to keep this relatively people-friendly.
Sorry, which people is this video friendly to exactly? Oh, right, those neo-Nazi groups you said weren't that bad earlier.
Because people shouldn't watch that kind of content. People shouldn't witness that, you know?
People shouldn't witness this video, to be honest.
But this whole BLM thing started because of George Floyd, right?
No. BLM as a group began in 2013. And the struggle of black people against the American government has been going on since 1776, man. And before that it was a British government, but you get the idea.
Well, guess what? Newsflash to all of you idiots out there who are like, police brutality, white supremacy. Despite what you want to believe and what you want to say, George Floyd was never killed by the cops. He actually overdosed. They found 5 times the lethal amount of fentanyl in his system.
Jesus Christ. And he finished it off with a sniffle that destroyed my fucking ears. I'm sorry to anybody who has to hear this argument for the first time, but this was actually a right-wing talking point in America for a while. And it's also the argument that Derek Chauvin, the cop who killed George Floyd, it's also an argument that his defense used. They even tried to blame his fucking sickle cell genetics or whatever the hell. Why don't you talk about that one, Stun Gun Gaming? Why don't you go, well, he had sickle cell, so he probably just couldn't breathe because of his fucking shitty genetics. For anyone who is too ignorant to know, this is how the defense of almost every cop murder goes. It goes along the lines of victim blaming. The victim, or the person that they would call the perpetrator, was doing X crime, so they probably fucking deserved it. You know, if they weren't committing crimes, they never would have interacted with the police. They were just a violent, drug-using thug. Yeah, these talking points are racist. The people at the top who made up these talking points know exactly what they're doing. Police oppression is fine when they're oppressing the group of people they want to see oppressed. And you're a racist for repeating them. I don't think you're doing it intentionally, I just think you're ignorant, but racism comes from a place of ignorance. And it almost always works. You know why it didn't work here? Because the entire 9-minute torture and eventual death of the guy was fucking recorded. George Floyd tried to spend a $20 counterfeit bill. He didn't deserve the fucking death penalty. This is a truly terrible thing to say. Worse than racial slurs or any of that. Saying racial slurs like the worst outcome is somebody gets offended maybe. It's not doing actual harm. Unlike propagating these lies about George Floyd and other police brutality instances, which are causing harm to Americans every fucking day.
So that's for all you people who are like, oh, the cops, the cops. It wasn't the cops. It was George Floyd's own stupidity that got him killed.
Shut the fuck up.
My main question, right? If someone's not allowed to set their username to Blue Lives Matter.
Honestly, in the middle of all that political shit, I forgot that this entire video is a rant about shit that happens in video games.
Or they can't set their clan tag to ALM, All Lives Matter, right? Why on earth are they allowed to change their clan tag to be associated with a domestic terror organization? Literal domestic terrorists who are advocating for the extermination of white people.
Maybe it's not such a bad idea. If we exterminated all white people, we'd get rid of Stun Gun Gaming. Oh, and fear-mongering about the extermination of white people is something white supremacists do, by the way. In case you didn't realize. Oh, and Tucker Carlson does it on his show.
An unrelenting stream of immigration. But why? Well, Joe Biden just said it. To change the racial mix of the country. That's the reason. To reduce the political power of people whose ancestors lived here and dramatically increase the proportion of Americans newly arrived from the third world. And then Biden went further. He said that non-white DNA is the, quote, source of our strength. Imagine saying that. This is the language of eugenics. It's horrifying. But there's a reason Biden said it. In political terms, this policy is called the Great Replacement, the replacement of legacy Americans with more obedient people from faraway countries.
Man, that shit is bananas. He literally uses the word Great Replacement, which is hilarious because the name of the theory is the Great Replacement Theory, the white supremacist theory. And he says the replacement of legacy Americans with people from the third world. What he really wanted to say is the replacement of white Americans with people from the third world who are presumably going to vote Democrat, and that's why he's worried about it. The official Fox News YouTube channel also posts in fucking 720p, which is hilarious because number one, it's low, and number two, Stun Gun Gaming uses the same fucking resolution. Come on, man, it's current year. You need to step that shit up to 1080 at least. Anyways, I hope you understand by now why Harsh Pops put racist in the title. You call BLM a terrorist organization, which is true, and on its own wouldn't be a problem. However, you then defend neo-Nazi groups, and then you repeat white supremacist talking points that have been essentially watered down for the mainstream audience by Tucker Carlson or Ben Shapiro or whoever it is you're watching. And that's what makes you a racist, homie. And like I mentioned earlier, it would be better if you said slurs, because slurs probably aren't going to cause actual harm.
And keep in mind, guys, everyone likes to call me white boy and cracker, but here's the thing. I ain't no little snowflake, alright? I'm not pale, I'm mixed. And it shows. I'm very, very, very tanned. And a lot of people who have seen me, I literally talked to one of my friends the other day, and he goes, bro, you could literally pass for light skin. And I'm like, yeah, I probably could.
Homie, we could tell by your hair alone that you could not pass as fucking light skin. For my non-American viewers, light skin is a slang term that refers to a black person with lighter skin than other black people. Not to this fucking clown. Look, he said he lives in West Virginia.
I live in West Virginia.
And when you look at the demographics of West Virginia, I guess it's not really that surprising that he's never seen a black person before. When he says mixed, he means mixed white and Indian, not Indian, Native American, or indigenous, or just about anything else would be less confusing, to be honest.
We do.
Okay, listen, here's my opinion on black people saying that white people culturally appropriate, okay? Black people are the worst when it comes to cultural appropriation, okay? Mohawks and dreadlocks were both Indian hairstyles, not African. Therefore, they are guilty of cultural appropriation. I am sick of these white liberals getting offended for me saying that people shouldn't be able to wear Native American headdresses and outfits and stuff. Bro, if my ancestors' culture is getting recognized, bro, or getting publicity, hey, I'm cool with that. I actually think it's cool that people take an interest in it, you know?
You know what this dumb motherfucker really wanted to say? He wanted to say, I can't be racist because I have black friends. But he doesn't have any black friends, so he went for, my friend told me I could pass as light skin. That was the closest thing he could get.
That's Haltean, right? So, this isn't like a white supremacy video, and I'll say it right here, right now. If you're a white supremacist, if you're a black supremacist, if you're a supremacist of any kind, and you have prejudice against any group of people, get off my channel.
Well, shit, I guess he's talking to me, because I'm a PC gaming supremacist. If you play on console, you're trash.
I don't want the negative hatred energy on this channel, which is why I don't talk about politics on this channel very often. But just, I mean, I'm already getting screwed by Activision, by their SBMM every day.
Yeah, hard to believe this entire segment was about video games this entire time. Activision can run their game how they want, man. Stay mad.
It's a messed up world we live in, guys. I could go on about what BLM and Antifa have done, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like it. It's just a waste of time, waste of energy, because there's always those liberals who come in the comment section being like, you're a racist this, you're a white supremacist that.
Why are liberals always crying in my comment section, guys? Like I said, my friend told me that I could pass as light skin. I can't be a racist.
Listen, this isn't made in white supremacy, and I literally said if you're a white supremacist or a black supremacist or whatever supremacist, take it off my page, because you're not welcome here. There's a difference between like edgy, offensive memes and someone being a legit supremacist. There's a difference.
Facts. And you're a legit supremacist, for the reasons outlined earlier. Anyways, I'm done with this fucking video of his. He goes on for the next several minutes to complain about the skill-based matchmaking and how he gets paired with cheaters and how he's good at the game, but Activision is screwing him over or whatever, even though he has a fucking negative KD on Modern Warfare 2019.
And keep in mind, I am not a very hateful person. And I know someone's gonna take something from the stream out of context like 5-10 years down the road. I don't care, okay? Because as a minority myself, I don't care.
You're using the fact that you're a minority to shield yourself from criticism is essentially what's going on. You're saying I can't be a racist because I'm one of the oppressed groups. Fuck out of here, dude.
Because at the end of the day, if you're canceling a minority, you're contributing to the problem that you're claiming to fight against. If you claim to fight against racism, and then you cancel a minority, you yourself become racist by your own standard.
Damn, really got me with that one. I guess that gives you a free pass to hold whatever shitty opinions you want.
Because I actually think I'm in the small minority that thinks you should be able to say whatever you want. Like, whether be it a slur or not, you should be able to say whatever you want.
You literally can say whatever you want. The fact that your rant about wokeness video exists literally shows that you can get away with saying whatever you want. I don't know why your only understanding of what racism is stops and starts with just saying slurs.
Okay? Call me whatever you want to call me.
Racist.
But that's the way I view it. And that's the way I'm always going to view it, because at the end of the day, everyone is prejudiced, no matter who you are.
Except for you though, because you said you weren't?
No matter who you are prejudiced against another group.
I hate console gamers.
But when you let your bias and your prejudice overtake your sense of your sense of morality and self-control, that is where the problem comes in. Because at that point, you're not only affecting one group, you're affecting everyone. Your problem becomes everyone's problem because you cannot control yourself, you cannot control your bias.
Kind of like the police who can't control themselves.
I mean, it's just like, the facts are that every single person that BLM is trying to get quote-unquote justice for was a criminal. Breonna Taylor was harboring a felon, a convicted felon with another warrant. And said felon was armed. And she got caught in the crossfire. Not the cop's fault. Or what about Rayshard Brooks? He tried to kill 2 cops and they shot him between the eyes in self-defense. Not the cop's fault that someone tried to kill them. And George Floyd, he overdosed. He was speedballing and he died from it. Speedballing is very hard on your heart. And the I can't breathe thing, it wasn't from the cops putting their knee on his neck. It was just because he overdosed. Because it wasn't even over his windpipe.
I don't need to get into the details of any of those cases, but this is exactly what I was talking about when I said he's excusing the cops' actions by just writing off the people that they murder as being criminals.
Because people who say it's because they're black or because they're Mexican or because they're female, those are the exact people who will commit crimes knowing they get arrested, say it's because they're X minority.
Here's a hilarious stun gun gaming message to black people.
You think America is racist? We can send you guys, we can give you guys one-way tickets to, China and Vietnam and even South Africa. And South Africa is predominantly black because, again, it's an African nation. We can send y'all back to where you came from if you want, but I'm telling you, life is much better here than you think. America is one of the least racist countries in the world.
I guess it's okay then, as long as we only do a little bit of racism, we're at least beating most places, right? Come on. This is the greatest country on earth. You should expect better. And I mean, we can send y'all back? Really? Alright, let's play one more awesome stun gun gaming take before we get back to his second rant video about me. This one's a doozy. This next clip's about COVID.
I like how Nina was telling me, before she blocked me, she told me that I need to wear a mask and I need to take COVID seriously. Why am I gonna take something seriously when I had mono earlier this year? Okay, Caleb. I had mono during allergy season while my sinuses were acting up. I had a sinus infection. And believe me, that could have killed me. I have asthma, so that could have killed me, but it didn't. Do they really think that coronavirus is gonna kill me? Do they really think coronavirus is that dangerous? Because let me put it this way, Caleb. If coronavirus was as contagious and as deadly as it is, then we would already be dead. If it was as bad as the media makes it out to be, we would already be dead. But we're not. We're still standing. It's just people feeding into the media. That's the only reason why we have to deal with this crap.
Welcome to the generation that can't see past the liberal agenda. Oh yeah. And a lot of people are going to be like, dang, how does an 18-year-old know this much? I paid attention in civics class. You probably should too. Got him. Harsh Pops, okay? I'm gonna call you out too for your little slander video. So you're gonna call me a racist crybaby, quote unquote. But in the video you used, not one slur was said, nor have I said any slurs in any of my videos or past live streams. Therefore, you cannot make the assumption that I am a racist.
For it to be slander, it has to be untrue.
And I don't cry on video or on stream, or anytime really, unless there's a good reason for it. So you can't call me a crybaby either.
Your best videos, and by best I mean most entertaining, Your most entertaining videos are the ones where you go on long, incoherent rants about whatever game you were playing that day. If it's Call of Duty, you got screwed over by skill-based matchmaking. If it's Rainbow Six Siege, everyone's cheating. There's a massive compilation of him crying at the end of this video, so I won't say any more about it here. Other than the fact the thing that inspired this video in the first place about your channel is you crying that I'm single-handedly destroying Siege or whatever.
So the title in and of itself is slander.
Where's the lie?
You had no commentary in like 3-second edits over small portions of my video. So you pretty much re-uploaded my whole video with little to no transformative content. Therefore, you straight up infringed on my copyright.
This might be a reasonable argument. I think his video was transformative, but it's deleted, so I can't really show any examples of it. And also the fact he called you racist in the title wasn't explained in the video at all, because I'm assuming he didn't think you were even gonna find it, and it was just gonna be him and his friends who saw it, who already had seen your channel and knew about the racist shit. It's hilarious you found that, though.
Therefore, I can have it struck down on copyright grounds. I will not do so. I will not stoop that low.
Hog. Hopefully he doesn't do that here, even though it'd be pretty much impossible to argue that this isn't fair use. Hopefully he had enough effects that YouTube won't even let him. He also left this comment, which I screenshotted before the video got deleted. I don't know why he thought that those weren't his stats, considering they were pulled from the profile that shares the same name that he in his current videos. And in past aliases, you can see the name that he used to have before he changed it. And also, if you go under recently played with, you can see his friend, who is also in a lot of his videos. I mean, maybe the sped just didn't realize his stats were public.
I don't hate any of you. I don't even mildly dislike you guys. For all I know, y'all could be pretty chill.
I don't hate you either, man. I actually quite like your channel. Maybe not for the reasons you think, but I've probably seen more Stun Gun Gaming than anybody else besides Stun Gun Gaming. Although, you don't even edit your videos, so you probably haven't even seen a lot of your own videos. So it's entirely possible that I've seen more Stun Gun Gaming than Stun Gun Gaming has.
However, I'm saying that I disagree. And you guys are getting mad at me for saying that I disagree.
No, I'm getting mad because you're calling me a degenerate. And also because you disagree. I hate it when people disagree with me. Your video made me really upset, man. Who's gonna tell him? Not me.
That is my point. That's my problem. My problem is the fact that you guys are getting mad, harassing me, and slandering me because I have a disagreement. I have a different opinion.
Well, your opinion is wrong. It literally says on screen in the video that you shared that Chase-In has been removed for team kill. I'm not the one trolling. It's the person who team killed me, bro.
And it's perfectly fine to have different opinions, okay? You guys can say that it's not against Ubisoft's TOS all you want.
He's actually engaging the argument about who's breaking the Ubisoft TOS. This is awesome.
I can say it is because if it wasn't, he wouldn't have 14 banned accounts.
I keep getting banned because the devs are trolling me too. They accuse me of botting even though I'm very clearly there and playing the game. And they accuse me of toxic behavior even though I'm the one getting team killed over and over. That's the only reason my KD sucks. So who's gonna tell him?
That's my perspective on it. You guys have a different perspective on it, which is fine. You guys are taking up for, you know, your favorite YouTuber or whatever, trying to defend him. Fine. I get that. I do.
They're defending me because Siege is full of toxic team killers and trolls. And my fans have realized that I'm basically the only person who fights against them. And they feel bad for me because my mom's in prison. Plus my videos are really good, so...
But you can't sit here and slander somebody for exposing someone for doing something.
If by expose you mean call me a degenerate, then yeah, I guess my entire comment section exposes me every day because they say all kinds of mean stuff.
And I blocked a lot of y'all because y'all would not shut up. You guys wanted me to take my video down.
Yeah, we really wanted you to take the video down because you said a lot of mean stuff that hurt my feelings. Plus you were slandering me by calling me a troll. So who's gonna tell him?
So I came up with a compromise. I didn't want to take my video down, but I said, you know what? If you guys leave me alone and just leave it in the past and leave on good terms, I'll take my video down.
Well, mission fucking failed considering I'm sitting here making a video about it right now, which is definitely not leaving it in the past.
And you guys didn't listen. You guys kept harassing me and slandering me.
Harass, slander. You slandered me, man. You called me a degenerate. And I mean, based off the length of this video, it's true, but you don't gotta say it. That's rude. You also said I ruined the game, and that's definitely not true.
And I was considering reaching out to you, and this is specifically to you, because I don't know how the block thing works, so he probably can still watch my videos.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I can still give you views.
VeryBannable. I was going to reach out to you and DM you and say, if you tell your fans to stop slandering and harassing me, I'll take the video down.
Harass and slander, harass and slander, harass and slander.
And I didn't DM, I didn't reach out, because it was not worth my time.
Oh, that really sucks. I wish it was worth your time, because number one, I need friends, so if you DM me, that would have been really cool. I don't get DMs from anybody. And also, I do want you to take that video down, man.
Look at the replies to my comment specifically, because I did delete the comments that were not under that thread. If they were making other threads, I deleted them to keep it all single-tracked and organized, right? Which, fine, whatever. Think what you want.
Okay, I think you violated their First Amendment rights.
In a hostage trade, do the cops ever say, we're not going to give you what you want, just kill the hostage? No.
Who do y'all think the hostage is here? I mean, think about it for a second. Who's gonna tell him?
You can not like it all you want. You can not like how I handled it all you want. That's perfectly fine.
I like the way your dad handles it better.
I got no problem with that, okay? If you think that I handled it wrong or I handled it poorly, fine. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna say you're a terrible person.
But you are going to say I'm a scumbag degenerate.
I'm not gonna slander you, I'm not gonna call you a racist or a homophobe or whatever, right?
Harass and slander, harass and slander, harass and slander.
And for, I know someone's gonna twist my words here and say that I'm defending the whole calling his voice gay. So, explain to me this. Okay, I want someone to explain this. This is a question, so more or less I want someone to answer it.
Okay, I will.
How is it homophobic to say somebody has a gay voice? Just to say that it sounds that way.
You were clearly using the word gay as an insult considering you made a mocking tone right after calling my voice gay. So no, you didn't just call my voice gay. You then made fun of me for it.
Because hearing this gay boy sit there and go, got him, got him, got him, every time he purposefully gets somebody banned, you can say that it sounds like I'm making a stereotype, which, fair enough, it does sound that way, I'll give you that. However, in that video, did I say the slur? Did I say I hate gay people? No, I didn't.
This man is completely convinced that you can't be bigoted without saying slurs. Oh, and you have used homophobic slurs in the past. Roll it.
Because pro players were complaining that people were playing smart. And let me just say this, alright? Newsflash, you little faggot, alright? Newsflash. People being good at the game doesn't mean something's overpowered.
Whoops, he probably forgot about doing that.
He's using the sword, and we get it, bro. It's Pride Month. You don't have to use the sword and show everyone that you're gay. Like, we get it, bro.
Nah, bro. I ain't gay like you. I ain't gay like you. I like women, not men. Like, if you like men, that's on you, bro. But I don't like men. I like women.
Using gay as an insult. Classic. Never gets old. Here's a hilarious clip where he just repeatedly calls a guy gay over and over because he's cheating and he doesn't like that, I suppose. I don't even know if the guy is cheating. From what I could tell, he wasn't, but I don't play Red Dead Redemption 2, so who knows?
Oh, you are a cheater. Shut up, you cheating Mexican little gay boy. Oh, you're not gay, but that's why you're cheating, right? That's why you're cheating in Red Dead 2 ball game. You and your gay boy right there. You two are gay for each other. That's why you sit here and attack low levels. You two are gay for each other. That's why you gotta sit there and attack low levels. But I don't cry to anyone like you. That's why you cried your little gay boy, because y'all are gay for each other. So y'all gonna sit there and team up on 2 low levels. Like, shut up, stupid Mexican. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Did I ask? Did anybody here ask? I hope you enjoy the time you have left before Rockstar bans you because you want to be a cheating little gay boy like that. Hey, yo, AJ, this guy, the Pain guy, he's in game chat, by the way, and he's some stupid Mexican guy. He's literally some stupid Mexican guy. Nah, I ain't gonna say no racial, so you can do that.
He'll do everything except say slurs, I guess. Wouldn't want to come off as racist.
Bro, I'm not gay, I have a girlfriend, alright? I ain't no gay Mexican like you. And no one cares that you and your boyfriend are sitting here being just cheating degenerate little losers. Like, you guys realize that you're gonna get reported and banned, right? So, y'all might want to make out in the corner one more time before y'all say goodbye to your accounts. Because let me tell you, if you get banned for cheating in-game, it bans your PlayStation account too. It bans your Sony account. Sony will ban your account too. You are cheating. You are cheating. Then explain how you were on your horse. Explain how you were on your horse but shot me from the top of the mountain. And it was your gamer tag, but I was looking at you on your horse all the way to the left of where you killed me from. No, that's what every cheater says. No, no, that's a lie. That's a lie because you're cheating right now. You are cheating. It's too late. You and your boyfriend are gonna get banned because you're cheating degenerate no lives. Like, come on, buddy. Do something other than play Red Dead for once in your life. Like, have you ever lifted anything that's heavier than your console? So, Mr. Payne, why you sitting there cheating the whole time, buddy? Are you really that scared of a level 54? You are cheating. You are cheating. You're a lag switching degenerate aimbotting cheater. You are a cheater. Shut up. Nobody cares. You act like a little girl online because no one looks at you like a man. No one looks at you like a real man. Dude, no one looks at you like a real man IRL, so you act like a little sissy online. No one respects you online or IRL. Oh well, whatever. You're just some dumb Mexican cheater. You probably started on my 600-pound life, buddy. You and your boyfriend are getting reported, by the way. So y'all might want to make out in the corner one last time before y'all get banned. Explain how you're better than me when you're cheating. Buddy, you don't have a YouTube. I bet if I look you up, it's gonna say 2 or 3 subscribers, and one of them's gonna be your boyfriend. So try again, buddy. I'm not stupid, I'm not a moron. I know it isn't possible.
Okay, it could be argued that all of that was jokes or harmless or whatever and not... I mean, I don't even know. Anyway, let's get into some, like, way more serious shit.
Like, yeah, I get people can be toxic in their messages and stuff, but if you're gonna bully someone about something that they can't help, you're actually a horrible person. Like, here's the thing.
Bullet holes, you're right. Bullet holes, you're right.
I know. But, like, me with my weight, for instance, that's a genetic thing that I can't exactly help. That's a genetic issue. Someone being gay, that is also a genetic issue that they cannot help.
Oh my god, it started off good. Don't bully people for things they can't control. Then it got a little bit funny and sad when he was like my weight, that's a genetic issue. And then it ended with, or gay people, that's also a genetic issue. This might be news to him, but being gay is not an illness. There's no cure for being gay, and there doesn't need to be because you can lead a perfectly normal life while being a gay person. Also, he leans the wrong way. Kind of like gay people.
Now, I think my state did a good job about this, okay?
Has West Virginia ever done a good job about anything?
Because they allowed students to bring their own, like, pride flag or whatever, right? Which, again, I am not inclined to support because I am a Christian. However, I don't hate. Okay? And I know that sounds crazy, right? But, you know, God preached the word of love, not hatred.
Right, so you don't support, but also don't hate gay people because of your faith, which is probably the dumbest reason to dislike gay people, but sadly the most common. Luckily for him, he already found himself a loophole to this, though.
I don't say that I hate these people. I don't hate them. I dislike them. Because God told us not to hate each other. He never said we couldn't dislike each other.
Oh, okay. I guess I got him all wrong. He's not racist or homophobic. He just strongly dislikes certain groups. It's not hate, though, because God told him not to hate. But he's still so bigoted, he just had to find a way to not feel good about those people just simply existing. Maybe my haters are the same way. I don't actually have haters because there's no hate button. There's only a dislike button. Awesome.
Now, I'm a Christian too, alright? But this kid wants to sit here and preach the word of God. But yet, he's showing intolerance. Which is something that is against his word, is it not?
Apparently, that is his word, because he told you to dislike gay people, my dude.
Yeah, to them. Here's the thing, though, right? I am a conservative Christian, and I don't care to say that. I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to hold my beliefs, and there's no one that can change my mind.
Yeah, that's about how religious indoctrination goes. Nothing I can say in this video is going to change his mind. He's still going to continue to hate or dislike certain groups of people just because they belong to certain groups of people. And then he's also going to lie about it.
Because, see, here's the thing about me. I am nothing like the other men in our generation, okay? I'm an actual man with a pair of balls between my legs, so I'll state my opinion when I want, where I want, how I want.
Yeah, you'll say those opinions. No one else has the balls to say their opinions, but then you'll lie about it later. I want to know why you're lying about it. Is it because you know it's bad? Or are you afraid that we're going to make fun of you for being an ignorant bigot? Do you seriously think that one day you're going to make it big in the YouTube game? And somebody's going to find your shitty opinions, and then maybe people are going to unsubscribe and cancel you or whatever, and maybe you'll get banned on Twitter? That would really suck, huh? So basically, you are afraid of getting canceled? Like, I don't get it. I really have no idea why he decided to lie about it. You'd think, considering, you know, he's got such big balls and thick skin, he would just say it loud and proud.
But my words always get taken out of context, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. It's nothing I'm not used to. It's nothing that hasn't happened before.
I actually found clips that I didn't include because with context they weren't bad. Like this one.
And the word faggot means bundle of sticks, or in some cultures it means cigarette or pack of cigarettes.
That was a history discussion, kinda. I don't really know how you didn't make the connection between something that means bundle of sticks becoming a word to describe gay people, but also, I have no idea how I could possibly add more context to you saying that being gay is genetic disease.
So, for you to sit there and act like you're some just big guy or some tough guy or some hero is just absurd to me.
I'm not, dude. I'm a homeless 12-year-old disabled child.
Because you're going to attack at the time of me recording, 53 subscriber YouTuber. And you have 1,000 subscribers. Keep this in mind. VeryBannable has over 1,000 subscribers, and he's taking all of them to try and harass me and slander me, which is just boosting me in the algorithm and getting me more views.
Wait, so do you think it's bad or not? And also, I'm not the one controlling the fans, like I've said a million times already.
So, you're not even accomplishing your goal. If you really wanted to accomplish your goal, or prove me wrong, you would have proved me wrong with facts, not feelings, because the facts don't care about your feelings.
Facts don't care about your feelings. And let me tell you something, dear. You must have been the facts, because you didn't care about my feelings.
Wow. Just gonna do some unironic Ben Shapiro quoting, Pog! And hopefully this video is full of enough facts for you.
I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. I don't care that you're offended. I don't care that any of your fans were offended. I don't care. It's none of my concern. If you're offended, good for you.
Yeah, dude, I was super offended. Who's gonna tell him?
But as for me, I'll expose the truth, and I will give my opinion. Okay? Because despite popular belief, those two can intertwine.
Wait, but you just said facts don't care about your feelings. And now we can mix truth, which is facts, with opinions, which are based on feelings? Oh, maybe he meant facts don't care about my feelings. But apparently the facts do care about Stun Gun Gaming's feelings, because he's allowed to mix his opinions with his truths. Aw, man, that means even the facts are trolling me now.
But to sit there and say that it's not okay for somebody with 50 subscribers to expose somebody with 1,000 subscribers, over 1,000 actually.
Facts, man, you really exposed me.
To say that it's not okay for me to call him out for violating Ubisoft and YouTube TOS.
Well, I didn't break YouTube TOS because I didn't tell anybody to raid you. And I definitely don't break Ubisoft TOS. We've been over this already, man. They kill me.
To say that I'm in the wrong for that is kind of stupid. Okay, I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't want to be super name-cally.
Okay, then don't call me a scumbag degenerate, man. That kind of stuff hurts my feelings.
But you're kind of stupid if you'll attack someone for making an exposed video, but you won't, you'll turn the other cheek, so to speak, if the person who is bigger, has more power, yada yada yada, decides to sick not only himself but all of his fans onto said small YouTuber.
God, he just wants to be a victim so damn bad.
And then all the lies on top of that, with him saying that, oh, he's 12 or 13 or whatever. They've said so many different stories that they can't even keep him straight. One second they're saying he's 12 years old with no dad. The next second they're saying he's 13 years old with no mom. And it's just, bro.
Wait, what makes you think me being 12 is a lie, but none of the other stuff? He says he doesn't believe that I'm 12 with no mom or 13 with no dad, but I don't know where 13 came from. Maybe because my Discord accounts keep getting banned for being under 13, but I have both no mom and no dad, if you can believe that, because my dad died from cancer and my mom's in prison. I don't know why you don't believe that, but you believe everything else that I've said. I mean, you unironically engage with the Ubisoft TOS argument about who's breaking the Ubisoft TOS, me or the people killing me. Really, you should believe everything that I'm saying, because if there's one thing I don't do, it's tell jokes or make satire or act sarcastic or anything like that. That's the kind of stuff that trolls do.
Man sounds like he's in his 20s, living in his parents' basement, rent-free, just being a loser, right?
Aw, man, I thought you weren't going to call me names.
And some people are going to say this is an apology video for VeryBannable. No, this is actually my doubling down. This is my second screw you to VeryBannable.
Yeah, you can screw me if you want. That sounds hot.
I had another video recorded like this, but it was not nearly as coherent because I was exhausted after a long day.
Fuck, if this was the coherent one, I can only imagine what that banger of a video looked like before he deleted it.
I just think it's absolutely hysterical that he got so butthurt over someone with not even a tenth of the subscribers he has.
Not even a 10th. Try not even a 20th, because 50 times 20 is 1,000. I had to whip out a calculator to do that. And yeah, I did get butthurt. I got really butthurt. My ass cheeks are still hurting, and it's been like 2 months. So who's gonna tell him?
I know you guys probably have a Discord where you organize these raids and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised. I genuinely wouldn't. Because I've been in Discords like that before. I've been in raiding Discords. I'm not new to this stuff. I know how it works. I know how this stuff works. I'm not an idiot. I was not born yesterday. Alright, I've taken part in a couple of raids on Discord, but it was more for fun rather than actual vitriol.
So you think that, number one, there was an organized raid, and number two, we did it out of vitriol and not for fun. And you also admitted that you've raided before.
However, these people seem to have actual malice and hatred in their hearts.
I guess we did say some terrible stuff like, you sound like a nerd emoji and stop being homophobic.
Why do you hate someone over the internet, over having a different opinion, over exposing the truth?
Because you said a bunch of mean stuff about me. That hurt my feelings, dude.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not upset about VeryBannable sending his fans after me.
Fucking what?
Because like I said earlier, it's good for me, it's good for my channel, it's good for my analytics, it's good for the algorithm.
Okay, it actually is, because your first video about me is the most viewed video on your channel, but you just spent the last Lord knows how long bitching and moaning about harassment and slander, harassment and slander, harassment and slander. So is it good and you're enjoying it, or is it harassment?
The reason I made that video is because people like him are single-handedly ruining Siege, okay?
Yeah, I'm single-handedly ruining Siege, and I got my other hand on my dick.
Him and the dev team. Those are the two main things that are killing Siege right now.
Well, you're right about the dev team, because they keep banning me for no reason.
I made a video calling him out for that, and he doesn't like it very much.
Yeah, I really didn't like it. That's why I dedicated this feature-length bullshit to it.
I don't want to drag this on longer than I already have. So I'm going to say, let's let bygones be bygones and leave each other off, like all of us leave each other off on the best terms.
Nah, I'm good. I didn't break any game or this site's TOS. We're right, you're wrong. you're racist and homophobic, and I have gay and black fans that I gotta stick up for. So, no.
And I'm saying this to my own fans too. Be respectful, okay? If you are going to stick up for me or stand in my defense, be respectful, please.
I am your fans, dude. I'm literally your biggest fan. No one has watched more stun gun gaming than VeryBannable. And I'm telling you right now, you're wrong, man.
Because I do not want a bunch of BS drama in my comment section. I am a grown adult. I do not have time to deal with petty drama.
But think about it, man. BS drama in your comment section drives more views. You said it yourself. You gotta get on the grind set, homie. Why do you think I don't delete any of my haters' comments even though it really hurts my feelings? It's because I'm really desperate for clout. So I have to let them hate on me so that I can get more views.
I'll make an exposed video, and if you want to make a response, I can respond to your response.
Hog, I'm looking forward to your response to this, homie.
So, with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Hopefully that next video is about me, and he doesn't say mean stuff again. Before I finally get to the outro of this video, I'm going to explain why I titled this video, Stun Gun Gaming is a Degenerate. And it's not just because, you know, I wanted to steal his title and it's funny. Let's take a look at his Twitter account. As you can imagine, all of the tweets are just tweets at various video game devs just complaining over and over and over. The real epic shit is his one like. I don't know if he forgot to switch counts or what, but I guess he wasn't kidding when he said he liked that box of Pokemon cards his dad gave him. Because the video that he liked is from a person who makes Pokemon fart fetish videos.
You can see how big of a degenerate he is. See how big of a degenerate he is. Because that's not okay. Some people are trying to get a high rank and they don't have time to sit on siege for 18 hours a day like this degenerate does, okay? And the whole purpose of this video is to expose this degenerate scumbag. And I came across an absolute degenerate. You can see how big of a degenerate he is. You can see how big of a degenerate he is. You can see how big of a degenerate he is. See how big of a degenerate he is. I'm sick and tired of giving it my all in ranked and getting nothing out of it. I am a bronze 3 with a 1.1 kill death ratio. Let that sink in, guys. But it's just definitely my fault, right? Definitely. It's not like I play support ops 99% of the time. It's not like I'm trying to give calls 99% of the time. It's not like I'm being a team player or anything, right? Right? Because what happened just now? What happened just now? I'm fuming. Oh boy, here we go again, guys, okay? I don't understand why people who are good at the game get put in the cheater pool. You just shouldn't play the game. Go play something, go play GTA. Go use the Oppressor Mark II on there. I think that's more your speed. I think that's for players of your IQ level. Because you're not very good. You're not good and no one likes you. I'm just putting that out there, just a PSA for all you. I sent support ticket after support ticket after support ticket. Literally saying, hey, I'm not mad, just fix the game. And then I eventually got to my breaking point and went off on them. And then what happened? Oh, if you keep using abusive language, you won't be able to send us support emails anymore. Go screw yourself. Alright? I'm not mad. You guys killed something that actually made me enjoy the game. Because look at this. Look at how many people are wearing the purple alien suit. And honestly, I don't even care anymore. Oh, you're too good at the game? Here, none of your shots are going to register. Oh, you're too good with this operator? We're going to nerf them for no reason. When cross progression comes out, I'm going to wait for Siege to go on sale for like really cheap. And then I'll consider getting it on PC. Guarantee you I'd be able to solo queue to Diamond. Guarantee you. Nobody thought let's vote for Biden, by the way. That's the funny part. I think I'm gonna just jump off here and go touch grass, unlike 99% of the Call of Duty community.
But I also cannot stand all these people who are like, oh, Fortnite bad this, Fortnite bad that. Like, shut up for once in your life. Please, just be quiet. Shut your mouth, alright? Don't talk for several days. Because none of us want to have our brain cells start decaying from hearing your mouth diarrhea, okay?
So, headphone warning to all of you people. But for any of you Siege YouTubers that hear this, okay? I gotta say something. When I have a 1.8 KD in ranked for the season and I'm losing, going positive, maybe it's not my fault.
You know, honestly, I tried holding off on making this video. I tried, just waiting to see if Ubisoft would get their act together and fix it. It's either I'm stuck with a bunch of 12-year-old degenerates with nothing better to do than sit there and trash talk me when I carry them, or mouse and keyboard cheaters in every single game I play. I can never win. And by the way, I'd like to point out that I'm someone who gets stressed out by just things in their personal life. Alright? So I get stressed out pretty often. And the stress from ranked, on top of that, has caused, I don't know, like 5 or 6 different mental breakdowns within the past 3 months.
I'm not mad, and I don't cry, so you can't call me a crybaby either.
5 or 6 different mental breakdowns within the past 3 months. I should point out that I'm literally better than everyone else in here, just so I should point that out. Boom, look at that, 11 kills, more than everyone else combined. See? Best player in here. I am the best player in here. You said you pulled my IP, you know where I live and everything. That's cool and all, but do you want to know something? If I get your channel in, and I get in contact with YouTube and the FBI, they can track you, and if you decide to do anything with my IP, guess what, buddy? That's a federal offense. If you DDoS me, that's a federal offense, you'll get arrested. If you want to try and blackmail me, that's a felony. You're not funny. You're a degenerate, low-life sack of trash, and no one loves you. Nobody. Not even your own parents love you. That's why you go on the cancer awareness live streams and do that to people. That's why. Because you know that no one likes you. At all. Nobody.
For real though, for real. I cannot stand how sensitive everyone is nowadays.
You have no friends. Your family hates you. If you have any siblings, they probably despise you. And then when I called you out, you said, oh, nice IP, you live in West Virginia. You're not gonna come out and see me. You're not gonna pull up. I remember what your thing was on YouTube, and I could literally write it down and send it to the feds, and you'll get arrested. It's not that hard to get into contact with the FBI, so it would not be hard to get you arrested. So, I'd watch what I did if I was you, buddy. You guys make my skin crawl. You make me angry to my... You make me furious to my very core.
I'm not mad.
Because when it happened, I was fuming. My buddy got on and I told him all about it. I don't show emotion very often. Like, I swear, not even Orochimaru from Naruto, not even he is that evil. Not even Orochimaru from Naruto. The game has just been plagued by God mode glitches as of late. I am guilty of using the God mode glitch. I am guilty of using the God mode glitch. It takes so long to grind, and the fact that some just degenerate that sits on GTA 24/7 with an Oppressor Mark II can ruin an entire month's worth of grinding, right? Say someone like me who's been working very hard in school, or someone that has a job, right? We do things outside the gaming. And we don't have, hundreds of hours a week to dump into GTA Online, We don't have 160 hours a week. We don't stay up all 7 days of the week and then sleep for 3 days straight. We don't do that. We have other things we have to do. We have other things we do.
I have over 2,000 hours clocked in on this account, right? On PlayStation 4, I have 2,000 hours clocked in. Probably more, right? Probably way more.
We lost because of Ubisoft's inability to fix the game. And this isn't the first time it's happened, so... How about this? How about you go in... Okay, let's see your GTA play, right? And keep in mind, guys, there is skill-based matchmaking in Siege, but not the way that you guys think, alright? But to top it all off, they'll put you with smooth brains. They'll put you with people who have no clue what they're doing. That's exactly how I lost my gold. Because I was put with people who had no clue what they were doing, and then I was being put up against mouse and keyboard cheaters. Just... I don't get it, it's so annoying. Alright? How about this? How is it fair that the only reason I haven't hit plat or diamonds yet is because you guys continually screw me over? So Ubisoft, you are now millions of dollars in debt more than likely.
Oh yeah, by the way, you ain't killing me, kid. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, anyone who's watching the stream, report this guy. I just shot him in the head point blank and he's not wearing a bulletproof helmet. Plus he's stealing the Ruiner 2000, which is not possible. I'm not mad, and I don't cry, so you can't call me a crybaby either.
I don't show emotion very often.
So everyone who's watching this, right? Watching this in the future after the stream, right? I just want all of you to go ahead and report that original kid, right? There's nothing original about him either. My final kill death for that match ended up being a 6 kills 7 death ratio, which is still a 0.9, which is not horrible. Now, the problem with this, almost every time I died was exclusively because my teammates didn't want to come and help. They left me on my own, didn't want to do anything. I'm not mad. Oh, find a 5-stack. I get kicked out of every 5-stack I get put in. I am a bronze 3 with a 1.1 win ratio. I lost 6 of my placement games to keyboard and mouse cheaters. Let this sink in, guys. The guy's a mouse and keyboard cheater on console that likes to go on GTA and grief people with a mouse and keyboard, spawn trap them with a heavy sniper with thermal goggles doing that thermal glitch through buildings. So to people who want to say that we're tryhards and stuff, don't call someone a tryhard if everyone just goes after him, You can call us tryhards all you want. It doesn't change the fact that we're not exactly tryhards, because we don't exactly try. Yeah, no, I'm gonna end the stream, actually. I'm gonna end this half-hour, or 23-minute stream, because, GTA is just kind of trash now, so...
They always post about how bad the game is, how they hate the game, this and that. Then I have a few questions, or I have a set of questions for you guys. Question number 1. If you hate the game so much, why do you keep playing it? But no, you guys talk about how bad the game Siege is, but you continue to give them money and contribute to the problem.
I have Operation Sidewinder Elite, Tomb Raider Elite. I have multiple sets from Battle Passes for multiple different operators. So I'm just gonna go to the operators that I have elites for, alright? So we've got Ash, and we've got Takebi, right here, alright? And look, her elite skin, more Battle Pass stuff, right here. More Battle Pass stuff. Then, who else do I have, like, a lot of stuff I spend money on? Oh, let's not forget, I spent, like, 15 bucks to get Lion Finka. I got Lion Finka and Vigil, and I spent, like, 15 bucks to get them. So we come down here to Diana. Oh, and the guy just messaged me saying he's really sorry that he got me banned. It's whatever, it's not his fault. And, right, we look here with Yana. I have her set from the Year 5 pass. I literally have her set from Year 5. Same thing with Ace. Same thing with all the Year 5 operators, because I bought the pass. Let me look through here. I know I spent money for some more stuff for operators.
But no, you guys talk about how bad the game Siege is, but you continue to give them money and contribute to the problem.
But they can't be bothered to fix the game, but they'll encourage you to spend your money on it. Why do you guys think I don't buy any microtransactions in games anymore? It's probably more defender-oriented, but see, look here. You can already see I've got Ella and Jaeger elite sets. But let's go to Ella, where I have dumped most of the money I spent on Siege into. So, we come down here to uniforms, right? Elite uniform, Halloween uniform, Division 2 uniform, the Battle Pass uniform, the
what was it? I forget which set this was, but I bought that. I bought the whole set. I also bought the SSG-20 full set, right? And Ubisoft still won't listen to what I have to say. But let me go through here and show you guys like certain things I have, right? So we've got Zero. Pretty sure I bought the battle pass he was in. I have his mission blacksmith set and all that good stuff, right? So yeah, I've got all this stuff for all these operators. But let's come here and let's look at my universal camos that I paid money for as well. So I have spent money on this the Signature 621 skin that was in the Road to SI battle pass for this year. I got that. That was for the year 5 pass. I had to buy this on the PlayStation Store. So there's 3 right there that I had to pay for. But let's look through all my operators and look at everything I've paid for. For my complaints to not be listened to, for Ubisoft just blow me off, brush off all of my advice, everything. AK-12, I have multiple skins for this that came from battle passes. The Navy Coding, the Scarlet Ambush. This was from a battle pass as well, by the way. And let's look at this other gun, the M1014, because I know I have stuff for this, because it was in a few battle passes. Yep, high circuitry.
How some people are like, oh yeah, you're a hypocrite for this, you're a hypocrite for that. It's like, okay. Like, yeah, maybe I am a bit of a hypocrite, you know? This game's rated M for mature, and you are obviously not very mature. Just like all your griefer pals, which by the way, the amazing CJ, I've actually fought a few of your griefer pals before. It was back before I changed my name on PSN to Stun Gun Gaming. Y'all might remember me as Magnet Gamer YT. Yeah, I slapped you guys up, so if y'all want me to do it again, I can. I'm pretty much, you know, we're 8 minutes into the video, and I have a lot more to discuss in this. I'm gonna go to games that are worth my time. You know, Fortnite. This is why people stop playing Fortnite. This is why Fortnite isn't fun anymore. It's because we do stuff like this. It's because we have to do stuff like this. This is why Fortnite's dead. GTA. Rockstar. Where should I start with this? Minecraft.
1.19.1 is by far one of the worst Minecraft updates we've gotten.
Because at least these other games, at least they work properly. So I wanted to get that off my chest.
I'm not mad and I don't cry, so you can't call me a crybaby either.
I don't show emotion very often. What am I supposed to do? Use the squad finder. Well, every time I get put into a 5-stack, I get kicked off of it for someone who's not even as good as me. So I'm very inconsistent, but I still usually turn out with almost or over a 1.0 KD ratio.
But, you know, that's how it goes. If you're that much of a degenerate that you think everyone else just shouldn't have an opinion, we don't do that around here. We, how do I say this? We're mature adults around here, okay? Shut your mouth, you fat lard. Nobody cares that you use mouse and keyboard on console. Nobody cares that you're a cheater. Nobody cares, okay? Stop being a degenerate and wasting everyone's time. Go do something with your life. Go to college, go get a job. Like, go do something with your life. Don't just sit here and start fights with everyone for having opinions. That's not how we do things around here. And I don't care if someone sees this video and doesn't like what I have to say. Because at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care.
And for so many people to sit there and say, oh, well, you're the reason you're that rank. No, I'm not. I hit gold 3 the last 2 seasons. And even then, I could have hit higher. Because I'm stuck in bronze 3. You know why? Because I'm stuck with teammates who don't care. I'm stuck with teammates who don't care if their other teammates need help. I'm stuck with teammates who don't want to play people for the team. I'm stuck with teammates who just don't care. Who throw game, who leave match.
It's just depressing, man, nowadays. I'm banned for 24 hours because Ubisoft can't fix their game. I don't get to see any of my MMR. Better yet, okay, so I have a life, right? Like most people that play this game. So let's go to more info, right? 0.8 KD because I stopped trying. And see, these are all of my finishing ranks, by the way. All of my final ranks from previous seasons, because Ubisoft can't fix their game. Those 11 abandons were from AFK kicks, because like I said, I have things I have to go do. I can't just
I can't just like leave a game or continue playing a game, right?
Okay guys, we're skipping the intro on this video, alright? We are going to skip the intro on this video. Why is it that every time I play ranked, I'm going double digits and I have at least 2 people on my team with either 2 kills, 1 kill, or no kills? Why?
I'm not mad.
I thought it was equal matchmaking. I thought we had SBMM for ranked, where it would give us teammates who were as good as we are. But obviously not. Apparently not. And keep in mind, I'm not a bad player, right? I'm not bad at the game. Everyone else looks at y'all like you're degenerates. And you are. You guys are 100% degenerates. You are taking something that was supposed to be a fun and competitive experience and ruining it for everybody because you don't know how to play the game. Why should people like me have to have our progress further set back because you want to be a scummy degenerate? Because I'm someone who has earned my stripes. I'm someone who's earned my way up to 1 game off of gold 2 and then got dropped down to copper because of teammates. If we look at my skill, we look at my match history for last night, that is only copper match history. That is not the KD ratios of a copper, okay? Those are the KD ratios of a plat or diamond. Let that sink in, guys. Terrible teammates after terrible teammates after terrible teammates after terrible teammates. I don't understand. I do not understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm genuinely mad right now.
I'm not mad, and I don't cry, so you can't call me a crybaby either.
I don't show emotion very often.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm genuinely mad right now. I am genuinely mad because for as long as I can remember of me playing Siege, I've been put with some of the worst teammates you will ever see. And they claim that they've put in skill-based matchmaking for ranked. No, they haven't. They have not. Because last season, in a match on Oregon, which is my weakest, it's one of my weakest maps, by the way, besides Theme Park, I went 21-5 and lost because of my teammates.
What is that? What was that? Actually, what was that? I'm sorry, but I got a DC out. I'm sorry, but Ubisoft is gonna give me those trash teammates. I know I'm a copper 4, but geez, it's not like I solo queue or anything. It's not like I solo queued for over half the season. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Because I main Ella, and I've dropped over $50 on Siege, specifically to get stuff, to get cosmetics and stuff for my main. And you guys make her pretty much unplayable, which is why I'm gonna go into casual. I'm gonna make more funny videos, have more funny streams, because I'm done with ranked. I can't hit plat. I just don't understand why all of the good players are always getting punished when it comes to gaming. I don't understand. So Ella's broken. Ella's broken. See, chat, here's what's funny. Here's what's funny. I'm sitting here on a rant, not even able to think straight. And I did that, right? I'm not even able to think straight. And I just ran in there with the MP7, went, and just dropped a double kill and won the round. You guys want to see what real? You guys want to see what really overpowered means? Do you guys really want to see what overpowered means? Okay, we'll go Lion, and we'll use the one gun that should be removed from his kit. I'm gonna use the one gun that makes him OP. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think about that. Let's see what the community thinks about this, Chad. Right? The 417, right? Very overpowered. I used him with the 417 on Coastline. And I dropped a triple kill right at the end of the round, clutched it for the team. That makes people not want to, you know... I don't know anymore. Because people that I know in real life told me, or they tell me that I should stream some more Siege. That I should stream more Siege. I don't have fun when I stream Siege. I don't have fun anymore.
I don't have time for that degenerate nonsense, okay? You can be a degenerate all you want. That's perfectly fine. But you can do it somewhere else. You can be that riot shield kid with the LMG in those clips. You can be that kid somewhere else. And you'll see what we have to go through as Ella mains. You'll see what we deal with. I'm just disappointed. As a paying customer, I am very dissatisfied, and I will not be buying Rainbow Six Extraction. We're live. I told you guys I would catch you on Extraction, and here we are on Extraction. I hate the matchmaking. I hate the people I get put with. I hate playing ranked most of the time. I'm not having fun when my rank is being dragged down by teammates, by bad teammates. I want to give up on Siege. Believe me, I do. But that's not happening. I'm not going to give up on Siege. I'm just... I'm just sick of it at this point. I honestly am. I've corrected my mistakes. I've had my mistakes corrected for years now. Literal years. And still, I'm in copper when I should be in plat. I'm not mad, and I don't cry, so you can't call me a crybaby either.
I don't show emotion very often.
I don't care. I don't care.
I was 1 game off of Gold 2 this season. 1 game off. I was trying my absolute hardest. I went 12-3 and lost the match. 12-3. I tried my hardest this season to get to plat, and I was so close. I was extremely close to getting there. But no, the one time where I'm actually somewhat close, Ubisoft decides that they are going to not put me with people who are as good as me, but put me with people who aren't even half as good as me. I get it, we're on console, so we're less important than the PC players. But guess what, Ubisoft? Who made your game? Alright? Who made your game what it was? Who made your game as popular as it was? Because it was not PC. It was not PC. It was console. I know not all women do this, but for those of you who do this kind of stuff, I gotta ask you one question. Why? What is the point? Like, it's a word. And besides, y'all can't even pull the sexism card because a lot of you women are always out there like, oh, I hate all men this, I hate all men that. Don't pull that sexism card. Y'all have no room to talk. Alright? I'm a dude. And I'm a pretty big dude. I'm a pretty decent sized dude. I got a lot of muscle on me as well.
Because at the end of the day, Activision should remove skill-based matchmaking so people can actually play the game. So, to all you people out here saying that I'm mad because I'm bad, talk to me when you drop over 91 kills without using an SPR or a riot shield or a combat knife. Talk to me when you play like a real man and drop a high kill game. Don't pay for any of their battle passes, any of their cosmetics, any of their operators. Sure, they're cool cosmetics and they might never come back, but it's more worth it to force their hand into fixing the game.
I had to use the bathroom in a ranked match. I got banned for 24 hours. Everyone always says, oh, the reason you're not X rank is X reason. No, it's not X reason. It's not because I'm bad. It's not because I don't do team-based things. No, I play support operators 9 times out of 10.
So, yeah, it's pretty stupid. People are griefing on Christmas Day, man. Yep. Apparently they can't handle facts. They were spewing all this BLM nonsense, and I kept telling them the truth of everything, and they didn't like that too much, so they both blocked me.
I can't hit plat when I'm being placed against mouse and keyboard cheaters. I can't hit plat when there's people using scripts on the enemy team. I can't hit plat when there's people lag switching and DDoSing the servers. I can't hit plat when I shoot somebody in the face 10 times in a row and I have to continue shooting them for them to die. You know why I can't hit plat when that happens? Because I die.
It's vile, it's abhorrent, and I hate it. And with that being said, I think I've exhausted most of the points that I've had to make. Let me think for a couple seconds just to make sure I have. I can't think of anything else.
I'm gonna fight back. And if you don't like it, and you do anything else, I'm gonna call in more friends. And Josh's response is to continually call me the N-word. Which I found pretty amusing, considering the fact that he called me a racist, and then he called me the N-word with the hard R at the end. Because trust me, you and your friends are not as good as you think. Trust me on that one. You are not even close to being as good as you think you are. It blows my mind that I'm so good that I play against cheaters and hackers, but I'm playing with the biggest morons I've ever seen in my entire life. You know, I'm not trying to be constantly negative and downput my teammates and everything, but I'm being serious. These dudes cannot tell, they can't tell a brick from their own bedroom, dude.
I'm not mad.
And oh, by the way, Ubisoft, I know you guys see these videos. There's no way that you don't. The community's really had enough. It's on you. It's your job to ban the cheaters. It's not the player's job to suffer and suffer and suffer. I literally started breaking down because I lost 4 games in a row.
And I don't cry, so you can't call me a crybaby either.
Not because I was potato aim whipping my shots or anything like that. Not because of that. Because I was actually doing good. I went 13 and 6 and lost. And there was a guy with only 1 kill on my team. And I essentially said, you know, why do I even bother when this is what happens? Because it seems with anything I do in life nowadays, the harder I try, it just, the more it blows up in my face. So, yeah, I think that's kind of funny. Because I have fought some of his griefer pals before, and they're terrible. And it's irritating. Because I know what that's like. I know what it's like getting cargo blown up that you spent time and effort getting up. Because they're complaining about all these different ops, and they're only wanting Ubi to buff certain ops who are already broken. But it's, I don't know, it's irritating, and somebody just simply outplays them. They just start crying and whining and complaining and saying, oh, that's OP, that's OP. Like, dude, how is that OP? You wouldn't put people like me in the cheater pool for being too good at the game. Sorry that, you know, going for camos and going positive just means I'm a cheater, apparently, you know? I'm using a sniper rifle and a rocket launcher going 44 and 32, but apparently that means I'm a hacker, right? I'm playing against people that are so bad that they can't even play without cheats. Oh, what do you know about coding? Coding is so hard. It's really not. It is really not as hard as you think it is, buddy. And I would know because I've taken classes on coding before. So we're not gonna have the argument because I do know, because once again, you guys are garbage at your job and don't do anything right. Because I can't get famous off hitting a high rank when I play against nothing but cheaters. And you guys will end up shutting the servers down eventually because you can't afford to keep them up. I don't know why you guys don't fix things on console, considering the fact that we're literally the majority of your player base. Unlike all these other snowflakes who can't take criticism, I'll just fight back. The stream is basically just a podcast where we just rant about certain things that frustrate us, because it's Friday evening, you know? Time to vent our frustrations, time to get rid of all of our anger we've had for the week. I don't show emotion very often.
I don't care. I don't care.
The one time I decide to do a money glitch, my account gets reset. But you guys are telling me that I'm in the wrong, that I deserve to have my entire progress reset because I did one glitch. I am guilty of using the Agna glitch. The one time I decide to do a money glitch. We are the people who keep the game on top. You guys realize that if it wasn't for us, this game would be nothing right now? I won't lie, I spent 10 bucks one time, right? I got a $10 shark card one time when I was a level 70 something so I could get my MOC. But never again will I spend money on GTA. I will just take my money and give it to a dev team that deserves it. I'll give my money to the development studio that actually, you know, did something to deserve it, that actually earned it. So, nice going, guys. Nice going. I'm not gonna quit playing GTA, but I'm definitely not gonna support Rockstar Games, you know?
It's like this, okay? I'm scared of myself. I'm not scared of other people. I choose not to fight. Not because I'm scared of anyone. Okay? I don't fear people. I fear myself. And I fear God. Why is it that when someone is above average skill level, they're put in lobbies like that? I just want to play the game, get camos, and have fun. I don't want to sit there and have to sweat as hard as I can. Why is it fair for legitimate, just honest, good players? Why is it fair for us to play against cheaters?
I have better things to spend my time on. I'm not having fun anymore in Rainbow, and that's honestly that's the main problem, alright? I'm not having fun anymore. I don't even care if y'all like and subscribe, but at least share this video with somebody that you know, so they can kind of get an inside view on what people like me have to go through. That is not cap, not clickbait at all. Y'all saw that. Those 3 clips right there, that's only a fraction of what I've had to deal with in the past, I want to say, 4 or 5 days. So, as you guys see, the first clip, I shot Legion in the face. He didn't die. I forget what the second clip was, but it was probably me getting killed by something that didn't hit me. The third clip, I got killed. I got killed by a shot that was like 3 feet to my left. Why Siege is trash. Sorry, allergies. Where should I begin with this? I want to start with how bad the community is before I get into just Rockstar themselves, I guess.
Alright, let's see if I'm on, like... Bro, what is this game? Really, Activision? Really?
We must control the field.
So you guys are telling me that I'm so good at the game that you're going to forcefully lag my connection in a server. 37 ping. Yeah, right. Nope, not doing it.
So, this guy, who was on my friends list, keyword is was. I had maybe 2 or 3 games this season that worked fine. Overall experience, terrible. It's not fun. I am not having fun in Siege in 2021. I mean, dude, GTA is not even this bad. Like, this is legit. You know, I play GTA, I have a fun experience. I go on there, I grind, I do a little bit of everything, right, you know? And, you know, I'm a generally chill person. I drop... There's been times where I went 20 and 5, and I lost! I mean, Steel Wave, even. Steel Wave, the end of the season, I thought maybe I could get some of my MMR back. And you know what happened? I went 20 and 5 and lost. 20 and 5. I went 20 and 5, guys. Let that sink in. A copper skill level player does not go 20 and 5. A copper skill level player does not go 12 and 7. A copper skill level player does not go 11 and 4. But with Rainbow, right? I'm sick of being grouped in with these cardboard eaters who sit in corners with Ella's shotgun and wait for people. That's not how you were supposed to play with her shotgun. That's not how I started the shotgun meta, right? And I know someone's gonna say, oh, it wasn't you, it was a bigger YouTuber. No, it wasn't. It was me.
And then, you know, we have like 2018, 2019 rolling around with TikTok, and at first it wasn't so bad, but then all these liberal and Democrat types started figuring out how they can brainwash and manipulate young children into thinking their mindset. And it's really a shame because you see all these kids on TikTok talking about, oh, Black Lives Matter, oh, gun control, as if they even know what either of those things truly stand for.
But at the same time, I get the same kind of harassment when I play games. You know, I play GTA, and if I'm remotely better than someone, oh, you're the N-word, oh, you're this, you're that. Like, I don't get it.
Because at the end of the day, Black Lives Matter, whether you want to admit it or not, is a domestic terror organization, and gun control just will not work. I don't care what anyone tells you, gun control does not work.
Saying that trying to say that they're tired of men talking down on women in gaming. Women talk down on men too, sweetheart. not just a woman issue, it's a people issue. And even then, trash talk is in pretty much every online game. Why do you think it's just a women issue? Oh, I know why. Because most, not all, most women, especially women like you, who grow a following, are entitled and think that you're above everyone else.
So it's safe to say that this stuff doesn't work, but Democrats and liberals have politicized TikTok into brainwashing kids into being complete degenerates.
I mean, you look at my Call of Duty gameplay here, and you can say, oh, it looks like you're mad, it looks like you're sweating. It's not that I'm sweating, I'm just that good, right? My natural skill level is higher than all of other people's natural skill level. So it's not necessarily me sweating, because I'm still having a good time, I'm still enjoying the game. But Rainbow, no. No matter how good you are, you won't win. Unless you're cheating, you can't hit a high rank in Siege. There's cheaters, there's glitches, there's bugs, there's everything that just make the game unplayable at times. So it's not a fun experience.
And this guy has the nerve to tell me that I'm bad?
Okay guys, so this has gotten to a point where I'm just so fed up to the point where I have to make a video on this. It's not really an option at this point. For everyone who says you can't cheat on console, explain why being naturally better than most other people, right? I'm not saying like, oh, I'm better than you just because. No, I'm saying like someone who's just that good, right? Like me. Someone who drops, like 50, 60 kills when they're not in the cheater pool, which is another reason I'm making this video.
Basically, since the open wheel races came out, you were able to do the God Mode Jack glitch. And they didn't bother patching it until after they reset hundreds of thousands of players' accounts, including mine. And what's irritating about this is Rockstar will patch money glitches and ban you for doing money glitches, but they don't really punish you for doing God Mode glitches. They don't punish you for doing game-breaking bugs, nor do they fix them. There's a good chance, there's like a 50-50 chance that they're in a God Mode glitch. And do they get banned for it? No. Do they get punished for it? No. Absolutely not.
I am guilty of using the God Mode glitch. I don't know. People tell me I'm toxic when it comes to Siege, which is kind of true, I guess. I mean, I rage if that counts as being toxic, I guess. This is where things get so annoying that I thought I was actually going to pull someone's IP and then go punch them. That's how mad I thought. That's how mad I was, right? I will not. I refuse to put myself through that much stress for content. Okay? I know some other YouTubers put themselves through a lot of stress for the content. I can't do that, alright? I cannot do that. But no one's gonna do that. No one's gonna listen. Because all you PC YouTubers who sit there and suck up to Ubisoft, y'all won't say anything against them because they're paying you not to. They're giving you free stuff for not saying anything about what they're doing, about the way they're treating the community.
That's kind of just to be expected. Like, eventually your PS4 is just gonna start sounding like a jet engine.
Alright, Ethan, do you want to know how BS Rainbow Six Siege is? Okay. So I gotta tell you what happened. So I'm playing Hibana, right? And like a normal 3-speed rush main, I'm running the Benelli, so I'm running the Supernova. I push in, I point blank this guy in the face, and he goes down. He doesn't die, he goes down. It was in the head. And then, literally next round, I rushed in, shot at an enemy, hit my teammate from across the hallway, and my teammate instantly went down. And I'm sitting there like, bro, you're telling me I blew someone's brains halfway across the room, and they survived? But, I hit the back of my teammate's plate carrier from like 20 feet away, and they died instantly.
Groomer is quote-unquote an LGBT slur. I'll tell you why they're making it, or why they're saying it's a slur. They're saying it's a slur because it's true. They say it's a slur because it's true. And if it wasn't true, you wouldn't be saying that it's a slur. But we have Pride Month for people who scream homophobia, sexism, but they openly say they hate straight white men, which is not only sexist, not only racist, but they say they hate straight people, so that's also heterophobic. But what do I know, right? I'm just a logical thinking human being. And you just can't say that. That's apparently like homophobic or anti-LGBT or whatever.
And honestly, this is people like King George. And yeah, I'm calling you out, King George. You sit there and suck up to Ubisoft and say the game is great. Guess what? You're lying to yourself, you're lying to all of your fans, you're just doing it for money at the end of the day. You're lying to people for money. You're letting people's mental states get driven into the ground for money.
What? Am I... Okay, are they really DDoSing? Are they really DDoSing the server? Wow. Wow, dude. They're actually starting to DDoS the server because I'm going for long shot kills and I keep killing them. The stuff I deal with to try and provide content for you people, and I still get no views while I'm streaming. Funny thing is, we can send this to Activision, and if we really wanted to go the extra mile, we could send it to the FBI because DDoSing carries a 10-year prison sentence.
I'll drop 50, 60 kills on shipment because I'm that good. I'm good enough to do that. In a matter of 5 years, people will stop gaming altogether because of SBMM. And people don't understand that. People don't understand that we don't like SBMM. Not because we want to pub stomp all day, but because we have situations like this. We have people getting banned by the SBMM algorithm because they're too good. We have people like me getting put in the cheater pool for being too good.
Why are you guys ignoring all of these big community issues that you know are a problem and you know are affecting the state of your game? But we are purposefully going into solo public lobbies so that we can play the game and enjoy the game without some little 12-year-old with his parents' credit card info grabbing an oppressor Mark II and blowing us up.
Look at Activision, right? Someone killed themselves because they weren't fixing the game, right? And they just got stressed and they couldn't take it anymore. And they wanted to play Warzone. But there were so many hackers, they ended up breaking their monitor and then they killed themselves. Is that what's going to happen with Siege for Ubisoft to fix it? Enough people in the Siege community have died already or committed suicide already. And y'all still won't fix the game. Let's get this straight, sweetheart. You're not above anybody, alright? Even someone like me with less than 50 subs on YouTube, you're not even above me, sweetheart. Practice what you preach. If you can't take flack, don't give flack to anyone else.
So I go into a quick match, right? And I'll see carried diamonds, platinums, golds, you know, people with like a 0.5 ranked KD, and they're in platinum, gold, diamond, champion. And then you have me down here, who literally got MVP, first match of the stream, I got the MVP. And I'm sitting here ranting, can't even think straight, right? For half that match, couldn't even think straight.
Couldn't even think straight. I'm not mad. I just don't understand what some people's logic is, because I get trash talked almost every day on Siege, and almost every game I'm carrying.
All of you at Ubisoft, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. That is disgusting. You don't treat your community like that. Alright guys, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. I could have made this video a lot longer, but I decided to cut it off early because I don't want to spend 3 hours editing this. Hope you all enjoyed that.
That's not what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining because they did not deliver. There are still a bunch of things that you have not fixed. There's still a bunch of things you have not added that you need to add. Rockstar says, no, we shouldn't be able to pick what submission we do. We should have to suffer. Explain that one. Explain that one.
It punishes good players, good, honest players who put in a lot of time or are just naturally good at the game. SBMM is the dumbest thing to ever be introduced into the gaming industry. It is a complete failure and fails to do its intended purpose, and therefore it should be just scrapped entirely.
Just lazily put together races on Cayo Perico. Not even TDMs, bro. Do you know how badly I want a TDM or Last Team Standing on Cayo Perico? How cool would it be if we had survivals on Cayo Perico? What if Rockstar said, instead of lazily putting together something that we told the community we were going to do, you know, they asked us for almost 2 years now, what if we actually put some effort into this DLC and made it worthwhile?
We're gonna start with the community and how toxic it is, right? I am dumb.
But I guess we don't matter. Us as the community don't matter. It's a whole mess. It was a big disappointment. And on top of that, instead of Rockstar giving us all the content, because by the way guys, there were over 23 vehicles leaked in the game files. 23.
So if you guys look at my stats right here, right, I have a 1.0 solid KD ratio, 3 abandonments. However, right, here's my problem with the 3 abandonments. I've only left 1 game this season. The other 2, Ubi have shut the server down to do maintenance without telling anybody. And I find it kind of stupid how
we are always getting punished for stuff that they do.
Because Rockstar is lazy, and they're greedy, and they're scummy, and they want people's money.
Rockstar also breaking their promises because we were supposed to get a little special badge of honor of sorts for participating in the heist challenge a few weeks before this DLC came out, and we still don't have it.
That's all they care about. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on GTA. I'm not trying to hate on GTA, but it's the stuff that Rockstar does that irritates me. People like this don't understand. Me, on the other hand, I am just calling out the BS. Okay, I think the nerf was fine. I think it was justified. I think it was called. That is not fair. It's not fair that, let's say I've got 1.8 mil. They bring out a cool car, but I'm saying if that were to happen, would that be fair? No, it wouldn't. But I guess Rockstar just doesn't care.
But I don't know. You tell me what's more toxic. Someone who rages and just lashes out and yells at someone completely unintentionally, just they're heated, or someone who intentionally throws ranked games, right?
Alright boys, live commentary time, let's go. So yeah, I didn't want to have to make a video at 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:44 in the morning. But just trying to play some Siege in the morning. And as you can see here, I have a team killing offense.
Because a lot of people seem to think that I'm the toxic one when I get mad and lash out. And videos might be less consistent because I'm going to try to make higher quality videos. I'd rather have quality over quantity. Well, you know what? I'm sick of getting harassed when I play GTA and stuff, but you know what I do? I just simply unplug my mic and go back to listening to music. If you don't like what other people have to say, don't listen. Grow some thicker skin. When the account resets were going around, he said everyone that got their accounts reset deserved it. And that set me off. I lost it, bro. I watched his video, like I was in a party with some friends, bro. I lost it when he said that. He said, oh, them people that did the money glitch, they deserve to get reset. They knew what they were getting into. I lost it, bro. How some people are like, oh yeah, you're a hypocrite for this, you're a hypocrite for that. It's like, okay. Like, yeah, maybe I am a bit of a hypocrite.
Here's what the Siege is. You have four different classifications of people in Siege. You have the toxic little kids who cheat on PS4 and then turn around and tell you that, oh, there's no such thing as cheating on PS4, which there most definitely is. You just have the toxic little kids who will team kill you and vote you out of the quick match for no reason. You have the chill people who are just trying to play the game, and then you have the kids who expect you to carry them in ranked and trash talk you when you can't clutch a 1v5. Notice how only 1/4 of this community is non-toxic, right?
They want you to pay $6.6 million to get a jet that has been in the game since day one, right? And I bought the laser, right? I'll be honest. I bought the laser. Because at the moment, I'm just like, you're telling me that I sat here, grinded for 3 years, played this game like it was a job. We don't do that. We have other things we have to do. We have other things we do. Only to get reset for one money glitch. And you're telling me that I deserved it because I don't have the time to put in. I don't have like 12 hours to put into GTA. Played this game like it was a job. I have other things I like to do as well. I don't want to put in 12 hours a day on GTA. I don't have that time. The job. The one money glitch I did got me reset. Let that sink in, guys. One money glitch. One. Just one. When it causes me to have a breakdown, I just, no. No, it's not happening. When it gets to a point that I have a breakdown, I mean, come on, Ubisoft. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
And I don't cry, so you can't call me a crybaby either.
I don't show emotion very often. I go through so much BS every time I play Siege. And sometimes it's when I have to deal with BS in my personal life as well, right? But regardless, the amount of BS I put up with on Siege does not help at all. Because, I did get relentlessly bullied for 3 years in middle school, so that might have something to do with me having thicker skin. You're making a big fuss because someone said something in Warzone? Like, come on now. Why is it that everyone just hate mobs on a guy that trash talks a girl in the game?
I'm one of those people who genuinely just could care less about their KD, right? My KD means nothing to me because it won't get me anything in the real world, right? Being good at GTA isn't going to get me money in the real world. But being good at something like Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege, you know, something with esports, you could actually potentially make money. So let me ask you, Ubisoft, alright? You add in Flores, who has an exploding drone, which can kill your teammates. Flores doesn't get reverse friendly fire for blowing up his teammates with a drone. Why does Fuse get a reverse TK when his teammate runs under his cluster charge in the objective? Why does that happen?
Only about a quarter of the community isn't gonna sit there and just cheat or trash talk you or call you bad because you didn't clutch a 1v5. Yeah, we got the go-kart. That's cool and all, Rockstar. But, where's the thing you promised us who actually did the heist challenge? Who actually grinded casino heists, and grinded the Doomsday heist, and grinded standard heists? Where is the thing that we earned?
And all the while, we're gonna crank up your SPMM. That way, it's as infuriating as possible when you try to get your camos. And there goes my shot at a defender medal for this match, because of course, why would I be able to do literally anything?
I'm sitting here, playing a ranked match, trying to just play the game. And I'm playing as Fuse. Now, 2 rounds prior to this, I thought that the guy was, oh look, there's my 24-hour penalty. But anyways, I shot my teammate on accident, thinking that he was an enemy, because, you know, Ubisoft doesn't actually highlight your teammates when they're in the same room as you, so it'll just show their name very small from across the room, and not even their icon, and you end up team killing, right?
Friendly fire won't be tolerated, even though I direct impacted an enemy, but it didn't kill them, it kills me instead, because friendly fire will not be tolerated.
And it's worse. It happens to everyone. Everyone gets mad, alright? You're not the feelings police. It's not illegal to say something that someone else doesn't like.
Because I did block most of you, including VeryBannable, so y'all can't comment on my channel, try to slander me or harass me or whatever.
It's not illegal. You can say whatever you want. This is the United States of America. We're the land of the free.
And I know I'm a bronze 5, right? And people are gonna be, what's a bronze 5 saying about Siege, right? Well, here's the problem. I could have hit plat, but you know, I could have hit platinum already. I could have hit platinum in previous seasons too, but for the same reasons I haven't. And next season is probably going to be the same, but next season I'm going to be playing with a squad, so it'll be different. Or shouldn't we be allowed to play the game in peace without some little 12-year-old with his parents' credit card info blowing us up with oppressors constantly? Shouldn't we be able to enjoy GTA?
But no, Craft Division can't make a game right anymore, so this is what we get. And the Call of Duty community refuses to hold them accountable, and whenever someone like me calls them out for it, they target us and they harass us and try to cancel us. Yeah, I'm ending stream. That's dumb, that's infuriating, I'll play more tomorrow.
And you guys might say, oh, well, if it was your first abandonment, you wouldn't be banned. Haha, you're funny. Because you see, Ubisoft likes to have the AFK kick in ranked for some reason. I have no clue why. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why we have a bunch of sub-10 IQ smooth brains running this game.
We are the land of the free, the home of the brave. And freedom, right? Freedom is not someone telling you you can't do this or you can't do that. That's not freedom. That's the exact opposite of freedom. And the home of the brave? A brave person wouldn't be offended over words. A brave person wouldn't care.
And here's what really irritates me. It's that everyone's like, oh, you're bad because you play Ella. It's like, no, I'm not. Actually, playing Ella makes me better than you. The fact that I sat here and took the time to get good with an underpowered operator makes me better than anyone. The only game, right? And I mean the only game I care about my KD in this Rainbow Six Siege. Because that's a game where your KD will actually say something about your skill. Shouldn't we be able to play the game and not worry about getting reset? Because of a money glitch? You have a jar of cookies and you have the ingredients to make more cookies. And it's like breaking the child's hands because he grabbed the cookies that were in the jar. It doesn't make much sense, does it? So why did I get reset for a money glitch when my account was legit? An account of 3 years. And here's another thing I don't like. I don't like how the community is like screaming and crying about Ella being quote unquote OP, right? Why, and why? The orbital cannon. Why do you care about money so much that you're gonna cater to the people killing your game, right? These are the people that are killing your game, Rockstar. And you're gonna cater to them and not the people who play the game to have fun? Who calls me bad for playing Ella, right? If you're so bad that you can't handle a little bit of vision disruption and movement penalty, then you honestly shouldn't even be in ranks. You guys happy? You've officially almost ruined an operator, guys. You happy? Like, are you guys happy that you're making it even harder for us players who actually are good at the game?
You don't get to just slander their name, ruin their reputation. Do y'all know what that is? There's a little word for that in the English language. It's called slander. Alright? And it's illegal. You white knight, beta virgin simp. Right? Trust me, I'm gonna let you have it harder than that guy did. I'm gonna let you have it harder than that guy did. And trust me, it won't be nice. Because I'll sit there, berate you, make fun of you, and then once I'm done and once my fans are done, I will kick you from the chat and ban you from the channel.
But Ella, to the community, Ella is
overpowered.
Congratulations, guys. You're killing the game. Are you happy? You guys claim that you like this game so much. You have some of the worst people alive playing your game, right? Don't be that guy who goes and griefs someone and ruins their day. Because they could be having a really bad day already, and that would just make it 10 times worse. And then on top of that, Rockstar won't even help them.
You know, I was really trying to keep this video under 30 minutes, but I can't do that. Defamation of character. It's illegal.
Right? If that was true, stop killing it. Stop being the exact reason that people stop playing this game. Because crying and complaining about an operator being OP because you can't deal with them only means you can't handle someone being good at the game.
3 years spent grinding is down the drain because Rockstar says, "Oh, you did money just to have fun. I don't like you anymore." Like, that's not how it works, Rockstar. You don't punish somebody for enjoying your game. You realize that if everything wasn't so expensive, people wouldn't do money glitches. I'm not a tryhard, I'm a casual. But if you mess with me, I will turn into a tryhard. And by that point, you're gonna wish you hadn't messed with me. Deal with it. All caps.
Instead of crying and complaining, why don't you actually get good at the game? Why don't you take the time to actually learn how this game works? To learn the counters. And I know someone's gonna, I already know someone's gonna get mad and just like say, "You're bad for using Ella's shotgun." How does that make me bad?
But Rockstar really thinks that somebody isn't gonna take them to court next time they do something like that. And then you have people like the amazing CJ thinking they're all big and tough, who actually did try to fight me one time and he failed miserably. And I would just like to say, the amazing CJ, if you watch this, you're absolute hot garbage, buddy. Because you look at the Rainbow community, you look at the Call of Duty community, and you look at the GTA community. I can't even tell which one's worse.
And I'm bad? Are you guys trying to kill the game, right? That's my question. Are you guys trying to kill the game?
I mean, I'm just gonna end this here because reason.
Oh, that was toxic. Oh, that was cringe. I'm running out of footage here because I didn't grab that much footage for some reason. So, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so more people can know about this absolute degenerate. Peace out.